reduction in the interest rate, we will lose all those gains, and the interest rate will now go back. Interest rate goes back, it's a cost. Businesses will pass it on to us. Inflation will go back, and then we come back to the same issue.
That is the Chief Executive of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Mark Bedu Abuaje, speaking there. Moving on, the Ghana Hotels Association is pushing for the consolidation of taxes within the hospitality industry to accelerate growth of the tourism sector. According to the group, the numerous taxes imposed on players in the sector are hampering their growth. Speaking to Joy Business, President of the Association, Dr. Edward Akanyameke Jr. said there should be a deliberate attempt by the incoming tourism minister to take a relook at some of the taxes in the hospitality industry.
We are actually pushing for consolidation of the taxes within the sector. We have the value-added tax, we have the GET fund, we have the NHIL, we have the COVID-19, we have the sustainability levy, and all that. And then you also come in and add the regulatory fees with and then copyright royalties. And see, we are looking for a system that consolidates these taxes and levies into one component tax at affordable levels that will motivate or promote the business. So it's not just about removing, say, the COVID-19. That does not solve the situation. So it requires a deeper appreciation of the issue.
You heard the president of the Ghana Hotels Association, Edward Akanyameke Jr. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, mobile money has fast become a powerful tool for financial inclusion in Ghana, promising convenience and improved financial services. But the explosive digital financial landscape is coming along with cybersecurity challenges as mobile money users bear the brunt. Mobile money fraud is advancing with new strategies that target mobile money agents. Clinton Yeboah report for today's Business Journal.
Ella Baby is an ardent mobile money user who received what she thought was a blow of luck. I got a message that read that I received 780 cedis. Within minutes, I received 3 calls from an unknown number. I wanted to confirm this, so I checked my Momo account balance, which apparently was empty. This wasn't a mistake or a glitch. It was a carefully coordinated scam. Mobile money fraud is becoming a norm, with fraudsters exploiting trust and private information in orchestrated creative scamming strategies. Ella's story is not unique, but who is to be blamed?
I don't know whether they work with them or not, because
the serious issue here is how did they get my contact? I understand that when you're transacting, you provide certain personal information, but how did this person get to know my name? I suspect that some of these scammers work with Momo agents and operators. The possibility of such people being former Momo workers could also be true.
And I said they work with them.
Cyber criminals and fraudsters who are constantly changing their strategies leverage the trust in Momo agents and kind feelings to pounce on their next victims. The fraudsters take form of agents or connected people from the telecommunication network. They obtain customer details including names and phone numbers from agents' record books or through illicit channels. Using this information, they send a message that takes the form of the messaging format of mobile money transaction prompts. They follow up with a call to the targeted mobile money user, calling them by name and sharing stories of their previous transaction, making the scamming process appear legitimate and trustworthy. The fraudster then claims there has been a wrong transaction or an error in depositing funds into the user's account. They will often pressure the user to send back the excess money or provide their private information, claiming that it is necessary to resolve the supposed issue or threaten to block the user. I received a message that read that my number had been blocked and I could not perform any transaction. This type of social engineering attack relies on the trust established in mobile money agents, making it hard to determine genuine communication in fraudulent activities. Unsuspecting victims often fall to these scams, forfeiting their hard-earned money.
because they be na me yiska o baby man be buy or buy or pressure mobile money guy say onyiska man.
It's getting serious because I witnessed a man send money to people who faked his son's illness. He only realizes when the harm was done.
I was send this can within some means and offers and friends say ne ho ye wonyare or the ayem shishia send this kana mo mokwa nti no have jene.
These instances of shortcomings stall the growth of mobile money services in Ghana.
For the individual who goes to transact that business, you have a responsibility. You have to protect your system. Your password should be strong enough. Then when it comes to the institutions who are running these businesses, you have to ensure that if it is a paid software, it is well managed.
These stories in digital and mobile fraud recounted by victims are only but a test to the trust in mobile and digital money services, which formed the urgent need to safeguard users' wallet to promote financial inclusion. For Joy News, my name is Clinton Yabua.
That is Clinton Yabua with the Business Journal, bringing you updates on mobile money fraud and information with regards to that. Now moving to the commodities market, crude oil is still selling at $78.24 a barrel. Gold went up by $22 and is trading this morning at $2,777. Cocoa lost $107 and is going for $11,661 a ton. Let's bring you an update on the currency market, how the cities perform. The dollar is going for 16 cities 30 pesos. That is the rate some forex bureaus are offering to their clients this morning. The British pound is going for 19 cities 55 pesos. The euro is going for 16 cities 52 pesos. Commercial banks, on the other hand, are selling a dollar at 15 cities 18 pesos. That's all for the Joy Business Report. My name is Winston Taki. Winston Namwa is taking over from now.
Thank you very much, Winston Taki, for joining us with the latest in the world of business, which means we can now bring you the inspirational song for today, and it's Praise featuring Brandon Lake, Chris Brown, and Chandler Moore. Praise by Elevation Worship. That's our inspirational song for today.
Let's go. You, my dear brother.
Well, we're managing. We're coping with the system.
God is in control.
God is always in control, taking care of his children.
Yes. Hoping we survive small.
Yes, we have to survive. You know, I woke up this morning and I realized that, you know, when you're tired, sometimes you feel it in your eyes.
The eye is refusing to open.
The eyes are refusing to open.
The body is not coordinating properly.
The
conversation is not happening. So, some party saying go, other party saying no.
As for go, you must go.
Has it happened to you before? You've woken up. They say, let me lie down 2 more minutes because there is no agreement generally for you to move out of the bed. So you lie down small, then you've forgotten that the alarm is supposed to work. Then it turns to 30 minutes. Jesus Christ, what is happening here?
Yeah, you know, it's happened to me before. Good morning, Mama V.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, Winston. Good morning, Raymond.
The general areas of wage slavery makes it difficult for what they call it, working class. The pressure on the working class to deliver, especially in developing countries, and all the difficulties surrounding that. Because, for example, the woman who lives in the eastern region requires at most an hour to travel to the Greater Accra just to come and work.
Yeah.
But if she was living in Milton Keynes and she got to the train station within 30 minutes, she would have been in London, Euston. You get my point?
Yeah.
So not only are we putting impediments in her way, we are basically making sure that she's bombarded not only with dust, but also terrible road, raising her blood pressure, and suffering to get to work. We are killing that working class with poor conditions in this part of the world.
And you know what? Yesterday, I actually left town around 4 p.m. Normally, I leave around 2:33 home. So I don't experience traffic. What I experienced yesterday, I asked myself, how are people coping? And I understood then why we say a lot of our productive hours are lost in traffic.
100%.
And so that person, I mean, the hours you expect the man to be productive is in traffic. How do you, and we must do something about our traffic situation in this country. We cannot pretend all is okay.
True. We cannot pretend that, and again, mostly the people that we give the responsibility to fix the problem alternate in solving their private problems first. So if you insulate them, I won't lie to you, some of them, they really did not get the point when we talk about traffic situation or how one suffers to get to what they call it, from the eastern region to Accra. And the impact it has on your mental health and everything connected to that. We should be concerned about that. Because this is the same human being you are using to drive productivity for this country to get to the level we want it to get to. And if it's not going to work, if we are putting massive impediments in their way, it's almost nonsensical. That's why it made sense that for some public servants, they were given places like rate cantonments to stay so that they'll be closer to their office.
And the politicians ended up
instead of fixing our problem,
rezoning and redevelopment.
True. Instead of fixing our problem, they ended up again solving their problems by encroaching and taking over that space too.
Raymond, we'll talk about this later, but
well,
the point you made on a lighter note, when you set your alarm, if you want to wake up, if you're like me and you want to wake up, you put your phone far away from you. So even if you're
forced to.
No, but even if you are asleep, this is the point. Even if you are asleep, your wife will hear.
So there will be impact
and wake you up that your phone is your alarm.
You are disturbing all of us.
You are disturbing all of us. Because if you don't do that, because the time you say, "Oh, Mamenda Kakra,"
you could go snooze.
Sometimes I will put it off and set it to like 5 more minutes, and then I'll go back again and do another 5 more minutes.
No, but I actually have multiple alarms.
Okay, you said it in between. So you will get out one, you will still wake up to the other.
You still wake up to the other. Because if you don't do that, oh boy, you will be sleeping by the time you realize.
Sometimes you are tired, you think you changed the time. You might have opened your calculator instead of alarm.
Has it happened to you before? Has it happened to you before?
It happens all the time.
Really?
Yes, you know. So you don't want to open your eyes fully because you don't want to be feeling that you are asleep, right? So you don't want to wake up. So you just raise the phone. Then you are looking for me. I have isolated the alarm as part of the ones on the screen. So I just go to it, and because of something like that, if you don't take care, you just go and click on anything that has number in it and type in the numbers. You get what I'm trying to say? Because the interface of the alarm and the calculator, it may look similar under the circumstances.
Let's get to our drive safe campaign. But one day I woke up on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And the whole
Rushing to
house
work.
was bright. I said, yeah.
Why late?
I forgot that Saturday.
So I said, hold on a minute. Saturday. Anyway, let's get into our drive safe campaign.
Okay, and it's brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota, superior quality and Imperial General Assurance, solid protection. There are some extraordinary Ghanaians that they feel it is their responsibility to use pavements, right? Drive on the pavements instead of being part of the traffic. They then end up blocking the alternative access and causing their own problems at where everybody could be using. This morning, I just want you to know that you can be a decent driver who follows the rules. And if it's an emergency, it's a very different matter. But the fact that you feel that you are very special, so you will not comply, and that your very case is more important than everybody's own. So instead of following the nice traffic, enjoying everybody on the road, you take your own path. And sometimes commercial drivers do that a lot. As if they have an extraordinary need to get where they are going.
Yeah.
So please, this morning, just make sure that you do what is right on the road. Everybody will be fine. If you join the queue, people will go. Nobody wants to sleep there. People will go, and you can also be okay on the road.
Nobody will fold the rest of the road with them. Yes. All right, let's learn how to say it right. It's brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability at their hallmarks and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done. You say.
So today, I mean, a very simple word. Raymond says I always say it's simple, but
your
it's
words are always simple.
Because I met, I think, about 2 or 3 persons who asked me whether it is pronounced data or data.
D-A-T-A.
Data or data. I say, to be on a safer side, to say it right, say as you know it, it is data.
It depends on where you are. If you're coming from
it is, but even
our friends in Nigeria, or maybe if you're coming from the US.
Well, if you're coming from the US people say data and data. But yes, and I've given you the US accent. But, you know, the correct pronunciation, because we use what we call the received pronunciation, RP, in Ghana, British English, it's data.
All right.
Data. I don't know how Nigerians say it. I don't live in Nigeria. So,
and our intention is not to teach Nigerian.
Yes, so I'm not going to go in there. So for all of you who've asked the question, data or data, please, data, and you'll be safe.
And that's how to say it right.
Which means we can now bring you the newspaper review. It's brought to us by Center Stanker, you're stronger, you're tough, and Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, the Daily Graphic is reporting this morning, Agbo Blushi reclaimed land under siege. Scrap dealers, onion sellers, occupy 80-acre land. So we reclaimed it. You know, we were thinking of what to do with it anyway. And the land was reclaimed by the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council. They did some demolition there, we all remember. The walled parcel of land, the people have removed the wall, gone into the areas, and they basically have taken over with nobody questioning them. And we still don't know what we want to do with it. We are planning a hospital or something like that.
But
yes, in fact, they even said that Agenda 11, Agenda 11 hospital was going to be there. Then we heard something different subsequently. But yeah,
this is my problem also, Raymond.
The land cannot be left idle, so occupiers have taken over.
Yeah, but this is my problem. So, what about, our zoning guidelines at that part of town? What's the classification of it? What must be there?
Yeah,
it's simple. Get it. then you go ahead with it. But once we're talking about Agbogblosi, let's talk about Kantamanto briefly.
Yes,
have you seen the people? Government is giving what, 1 million?
1 million,
A million.
to Kantamanto market fire victims.
Victims, but hold on 1 minute.
They also says that they will facilitate plans to rebuild the market into a multi-purpose
Has
modern
government
facility.
seen the rebuilding going on? Are we saying we haven't seen it? Are we saying that we are not aware that the traders are rebuilding on their own? And who's supervising them to actually make sure that we use the right equipment, the materials in building?
Expectation that after a fire incident, the place is calling off.
Yeah.
Investigations are carried out. We get to conclusion of the matter. We write a report. That report is submitted. Then action can be taken on it. But the next day after the incident, they were putting up things. Also because some gave fuel to those claims that, oh, this is deliberate. They just want to sack us from this place. So don't worry, we rebuilt so that I come and pull it down again. And we know that this is not an incident that's less likely. It may occur soon. The history suggests that when you put up some of these things in a place that's not properly regulated, you certainly will have incidents of that sort. So for the first time, I thought we were at a point where we could, as you have said, say, no, hold on, let's do this well once and for all. But it looks like we have given into the politics that says, oh yeah, these people say they are voters, you don't like them, so you are actually making them go ahead. No matter what happens, somebody ought to make some people unhappy by doing what is right.
I'm conflicted by this because there are a bit of details where the chairman of the Kantamanto Traders Association is actually disclosing that they are in talks for some $100 million to build a modern market. So what they have now, is it a temporary structure that they are investing in?
Maravi, I have gone through 8 instances in the last almost 20 years where even in the last one that I mentioned, there were contractors deployed to the site, and the contractor had done an interview telling us that he was willing to start work. This was just 2 years ago. So intention to build is not a problem. We have known that for a very long time. Way back in 2011, all the other times, even 2007 and all that. But it has never materialized because the problem is with the people occupying the place. They do not trust that if you rebuild, they will get the place back.
And the problem is also with our politicians.
Yeah.
I mean, when I heard the minority leader in Parliament make the point that, very soon you try to act, and they say we won't vote for you. Until we have a president and leadership in this country that thinks truly about the next generation and not the next election, we're doomed as a people.
True.
Because if your thinking is that, because they would vote against me, I will not do the right thing, it means nothing gets done in this country. Mm-hmm. Because if you do not, you're not supposed to, have a market in that kind of a structure. Mm-hmm. You don't need to own a shop in that area. Why? Why must you own a shop?
It's almost like we're saying we are suspending road traffic regulations because drivers are angry. And because drivers may not vote against you if you arrest them or prosecute them for doing what's wrong. That thinking, it has been in Galamsey. We seem to have allowed it to be. It has been in other sectors. We are okay with it. But we cannot let every sector of this country be riddled with this impunity. I will do it if you complain I'm a voter. But I thought voters were supposed to ensure that the right thing is done.
Anyway, let's get to are you done with the daily graphic?
There's one too about PURC directing Ghana Water to resolve Krobo area water crisis. And Mama, be mindful of the fact that you are from Somenya originally. You'll be interested in this matter. Now, another one.
I am from Angloga and Somanya, please.
But we know of the Somanya one. Mm-hmm. The Angloga is not certain.
We know Somanya for sure.
The certain
Stop
one
this
is,
mischief.
You have to show proof of the other one, but that one we know. Parliament up. Why are you always seeking to add that?
I inherit from my father's side, unlike you.
Oh,
so don't mix the two. We are not.
Even in Somanya, you do father's side.
The culture is not the same.
Sorry, Somanya, you do father's side.
Yes, they do father
Am
side.
I in the graphic?
they do father side, except that we are suggesting that sometimes you cannot be sure. And in order to be certain, you have to go that route.
Yes, first and foremost. So Parliament approves 6 more ministerial nominees. Minister pledges reforms to tackle illegal mining. Illegal fishing. Yes. This is Emilia Arthur. And Mahamayaga takes over as majority leader.
Raymond, yesterday while we're talking and we're making points about some of the areas we felt that the appointments committee should have asked questions, one member of parliament sent me a message and said, I am listening to you and you guys, and I like your submissions. Brilliant points. Next time, please forward the questions to us.
They have research assistants. It is their responsibility. If our members of parliament would focus on recruiting the qualified people to be their research assistants or assistants in whichever form, the word assistant is to assist you.
But Raymond,
you are too busy.
You're very right. Listen.
And you have a constituency of, let's say, 50,000 people.
Listen.
You can tap into that rich experience and get people to give you. That's how you represent them.
I mean, yesterday I mentioned that they even have following on social media, don't they?
My sister,
we all the areas.
are not serious with our democracy. Yeah, we're not. I met the U.S.
Their colleagues in the U.S.
The U.S. Senate chairman for international relations and international affairs. Now, he has a whole research team on Africa.
True.
On other continents. And the leader of the team on Africa was in Ghana because they were on break, and she had come to Ghana and requested a meeting of which I was part. The point is that person, came all the way from the United States to Ghana. And when she got to Ghana, in part of the discussion, that was 2024, 2023. She was very categorical. At the time there were concerns about the anti-LGBTQ law. It was like, why is Ghana trying to pass this and what? Why? The government shouldn't pass that. And we're like, well, if it's passed into law and you're a government, you don't pass it, you have a problem. It's they're going to lose anyway. So even in the US, they had done their own research.
They're going to lose anyway.
Yeah, they're going to lose anyway, so they shouldn't just sign it. But watch this. This is the point I'm trying to make is that there's a whole team for Africa. There's a lead for Africa and lead for other continents. So they research, and so that person, when he's addressing Senate, he's well-resourced. He knows what he's talking about. I'm saying that our members of parliament, if we're serious about our democracy, the research assistants should not be national service personnel.
Not just that. Even if you have a national service personnel, there is a certain quality standard you can choose
but should be maintained.
Yes.
Because if you keep changing them.
If your criteria is looking for some other qualities, and not necessarily the mental acumen of the person that you are recruiting, it will be a problem. Everybody knows that. You don't just pick a following, which is some party person in your constituency that you like, to follow you, and the person hasn't got the competence to do proper research for you. Then you go and sit there representing 50, 100,000, or in the case of Dominic Kwabena, almost 120,000 people. Then you go and ask
184,000.
We got to ask questions that are supper. Then you say, anyway. Again, since we are on research, the president has been putting together the Office of the President team. I've not heard the portfolio of Director of Research. Is Isaac Owusu-Mensah being maintained? Or he has been changed?
I'm sure he's gone by now.
So if he has been changed, it's a legitimate question.
Mama wants to do the finder.
I'll let her do it, but who is President Mohammed's Director of Research?
Okay.
It's an important question.
A very important question.
Sometimes we leave research and things for, subsequent, when you just remember later on. But it's an important role. In the same way Parliament requires an effective research team, every arm of government requires one.
Okay, let's
keep following Felix's page. You see another green. The new finder says government will strengthen fiscal management, be fully equipping appointees by fully equipping appointees and key officials.
I mean, I was surprised for once. What word is that?
And that's according to the finance minister. We've talked about the Kantabanto disaster and what government intends to do. Ghana must leverage ecotourism is also another story on the front page of the paper with a picture of Madam Abla Gomashi.
You know, I spoke to the chairperson for land tours, Mona Boyd, yeah. And I asked her, what is Ghana's advantage when it comes to tourism? She said, it's your culture and values. You can't compete with others when it comes to places. What you have is your hospitality, and so people can learn from you. So we can bring people to Ghanaian communities. They stay there, beg your pardon, say for a week or 2 weeks. They pay you when they come into your community. And once they pay you, they learn from you. And that is how you go about it. So, look, if we're really serious, and she was so excited because she was giving a Ghanaian name, Unti Fafa. That name, Fafa, that she got, she would remember it. And they bring Americans. So there are things that we have competitive advantage. Unfortunately, are you going to compete with Kenya over a safari?
On that, Dr. Umar Johnson picked up Ghanaian citizenship. It wasn't a big issue in this republic. But in the US, it was so big an issue that the man is roaming all over the place talking about Ghana in different forms. And I was shocked that it is my friends in the US who are telling me, oh, when did this happen? They are just seeing his pictures. Citizenship actually, like, do as citizen. Yeah, because
we didn't hear anything.
Yes, I had absolutely no idea.
You know my uncle, and
We know about Steve Wonder though.
But you see, my uncle and Nankatia, every time he has the Kundum festival, has this ceremony where there's a naming ceremony for brothers and sisters in the diaspora. They get back to Ghana, they're giving names, and it's such a wonderful, ceremony. One of these days we should go there. I'll go and see him next week when I go to Mpoho and find out when he's going to have the next ceremony.
Now you mentioned something connected to it was not tourism, right? The Marine Drive project that we took from the Ghanaian architects who have been working on it for more than 15 years and gave to, what's the name of the gentleman?
Sir David Ajay.
Yes, David Ajay.
Ajay.
David Ajay to work on. What has happened to that project?
We'll find answers to that.
One more story. Sports and Recreation Minister designates Kofi Adams has promised parliamentary action regarding financial concerns surrounding Ghana's hosting of the 2023 African Games. Remember, $15 million for athletes feeding during the 15-day event, another $48 million for operational costs, and then $245 million in expenditure. Exceeding actually that figure.
Let's get to the online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goil, good energy Goil, India.
Now pay your school and residential fees with Zenith Bank. It's stress-free. Students of Kumasi, Legon, KNUST, University of Ghana, UDS, University of Education.
Go ahead.
What is the dispute?
Go ahead.
You didn't even go to the school. University of Education, Winneba, UMAT, Ola College of Education, Akosombo International School. Is this one? Ecole Rosard.
Ecole Rosard.
Yeah, Rosard. Yeah. And many others or their guardians can visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide or use the school's designated merchant code to pay school and residential fees for students. What course admission fees? How do I do course admission fees and residential fees for students? With Zenith Bank, fee payments are fast, they are easy, and they are processed in real time. For the full list of schools, all that you need to do is go to the website zenithbank.com.gh or call to Zenith Direct on this number 0302680884 or 0542000111 for assistance. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And Good Energy brings you Goil Super XP, the ideal choice for most vehicles. It is flowing Wawa at many Goil stations in the country. Just go fuel your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits. Goil Super XP is quality and gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. Goil Super XP is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max, using minimal fuel, and it is suitable for most vehicles as well. So as you journey the road, look out for Goil stations with a Goil Super XP sign and go fuel up your vehicle. Goil Super XP. Who feel ya, huh? Who be feel Goil, good energy.
And check us out on myjoyonline.com. Time now for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us, an Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
We find out how Peter Moore went from a physical education teacher in Wales to Silicon Valley exec to running his beloved football club.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC World Service with Akwesa Burak and James Cotnell. Great to have you with us.
Indeed. Donald Trump has said that he plans to reach out again to the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un. So, will we see more talks between Mr. Trump and Mr. Un? We get the latest from our correspondent there.
We'll hear too from a US congressman who witnessed firsthand the events of January the 6th and his reflections on President Trump's pardon of the rioters.
So we're very sadly in this country slipping into a pattern where presidents issue pardons not for reasons of mercy, but for reasons of expediency. And that's a pretty dangerous place for this country to be.
Also, Israel's security chief says that focus is now switching to the West Bank, so we're going there live to get reaction.
And an injured Novak Djokovic is booed off after retiring during the Australian Open tennis semi-final. First though, this news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. Donald Trump has signed an executive order declassifying files on the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, his brother Bobby Kennedy, and the civil rights leader Martin Luther King. Uncertainty still surrounds the shooting of President Kennedy in 1963, with suggestions of Cuban involvement. Martin Luther King's family have alleged his killing was a US government conspiracy. Academics say the documents probably won't contain bombshell revelations, but President Trump said facts would emerge.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades, and everything will be revealed.
More than 500 irregular immigrants have been detained, ready for deportation from the United States. The first sign of President Trump's promised crackdown on undocumented migrants. His press secretary said late on Thursday that 538 people described as illegal immigrant criminals had been arrested. Hamas says it will today provide Israel with the names of the next 4 hostages to be released as part of the Gaza ceasefire agreement. They're expected to be 4 women, both soldiers and civilians. In an exchange due on Saturday, Israel is expected to free about 180 Palestinian female prisoners. UNICEF says at least 242 million children had their schooling disrupted last year due to climate hazards. They included heat waves, cyclones, storms and floods in 85 countries. Julian Duplain reports.
South Asia was the worst affected region, with East Asia, Latin America and West Africa also badly hit. UNICEF says children are more vulnerable to extreme heat than adults, and that serious disruption in education can lead them to dropping out of school altogether, especially girls. UNICEF provided practical support, distributing education kits to children in Vietnam when Typhoon Yagi damaged schools, and building temporary schoolrooms in Mozambique after Cyclone Chido.
Belarus's exiled opposition leader has called on the West to reject the results of this weekend's presidential election. Svetlana Tikhanovskaya told the BBC the country's authoritarian leader, Alexander Lukashenko, was as dangerous as Russia's Vladimir Putin.
Lukashenko allows Putin to deploy nuclear weapon, to deploy his army through his policy, pro-Russian policy. He's becoming a threat to the West. He's part of this dictator's chain.
Mr. Lukashenko has been in power for more than 3 decades, and after the last elections in 2020 crushed street protests prompted by allegations of vote rigging. Ms. Tikhanovskaya said it was now too dangerous for people in Belarus to protest. You're listening to World News from the BBC. Colombia has called on Venezuela to help tackle deadly violence in the Catatumbo border region, despite tense bilateral relations. Dozens of people have been killed and thousands displaced due to recent clashes between a leftist militia and rival rebel groups over drug trafficking routes. Japan's central bank has raised the cost of borrowing to 0.5%, the highest level since the global financial crisis of 2008. The decision to raise interest rates was widely expected and followed data showing that core inflation in the world's fourth biggest economy accelerated. Unlike other major economies, for years Japan has been battling deflation that's kept the cost of borrowing extremely low but also slowed economic growth. Firefighters in Southern California say they're making steady progress in bringing the remaining wildfires burning in and around Los Angeles under control despite strong winds. It's hoped rain forecast for the weekend will further help efforts to end the blazes, though officials warn the city is not yet out of the woods. The devastating series of fires broke out earlier this month, destroying thousands of buildings and leaving almost 30 people dead. President Trump will visit the area on Friday. The Serbian tennis star Novak Djokovic has been forced to withdraw from his semi-final at the Australian Open due to a leg injury. The 37-year-old had begun with his left leg heavily taped after injuring it during the quarter-final. After losing the first set to Germany's Alexander Zverev, he signalled he was unable to continue, prompting boos from some in the crowd. Djokovic explained the decision at a news conference.
I did everything I possibly can to manage the muscle tear that I had, and towards the end of that first set I just started feeling more and more pain, and it was too much to handle for me at the moment, so unfortunate ending, but I tried.
That's the latest. BBC News.
Central University, Ghana's premier private university, invites applications for admissions for the 2024-2025 academic year. Apply now to enjoy our flexible payment terms. We also have exclusive discounts for all alumni, ICGC members, ICGC pastors and their children. Call us on 0307-020-540 or visit www.central.edu.gh for further details. Central University, raising transformational leaders through faith, integrity and excellence.
I found a partner.
Hey, Kofi, come and listen. It's the Asempa Moto promo from Imperial General. Our solid protection.
Oh, yes. For us, we will just renew our existing policy and bingo! We get our instant rewards. And now, Imperial has even made it simple for you to renew your policy. Click on the link in the renewal notification from Imperial, and your policy is done. Just sign up for a motor insurance policy with Imperial and pick up your instant rewards such as fuel coupons, airtime, gift vouchers, special souvenirs, and many more. Again, your motor insurance policy will give you an automatic 1-year life insurance. It's that simple. Just come insure your car and you are done. This promo runs till 30th April 2025. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577-667-436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our socials. T&Cs apply. Imperial General Assurance. Solid protection.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is the perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
What if we told you that your next adventure is just a tap away? That's right, with Republic Bank Visa Credit Card, it's your time to win a staycation at some of Ghana's luxury beach resorts, 5-course dinner, a full-day spa service, or the ultimate, an all-expense paid trip to Dubai, the city of gold. Every tap brings you closer to winning in the Tap Win and Fly with Republic Bank promo. Whether it's Infinite, Adishi, or Classic Credit Card, Just keep tapping to win. New customers are welcome. This promo is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Are you looking for instant cash for your home or plots of land in prime locations in Accra or Tema? Or you are dreaming of buying investment homes in the USA to earn passive rental income? Western World Properties brings you unparalleled opportunities. You can choose from our affordable luxury homes and premium plots of land in sought-after locations like West Legon, East Legon, Airport, Ridge, Cantonments, or our service plots at Pram Pram, Dodua and Tema Community 25 or investment homes in the USA. Don't wait. Invest in your future today. Call us now on 0536 502295 or visit www.westernworldproperties.com to find the perfect property that meets your budget.
The festive season is here. You know what that means. Groceries, bills, and so many unplanned expenses. But don't panic. There's a cool new feature on Haptel you have to know about. It's called Pay Small Small. Yes, like the name says, Pay Small Small. It's Ghana's first widely and instantly available buy now, Pay Small Small service. With Pay Small Small, you can buy food, groceries, airtime, and pay all your bills without paying the full amount upfront. So this festive season, you're sorted. Pay a small fraction of what you're buying now and spread the rest into 3 weekly payments. All you need is your Ghana card to activate it and you're set. It's the perfect solution to keep your pockets in check this festive season and beyond. So don't wait. Go to your Haptel app now and choose Pay Small Small as your payment option. Haptel is everything you.
Afei, deɛ twatwo, ɛsan sɛ yɛ busua no yɛ sonko nti no, yɛka sɛ yɛpɛ Pepsodent a yɛdin wɔ so aka nneɛma ne ho.
Hey, wo hu, weku hehia wo, no hewole, wo hwe, nana no ne, wakeba.
Hey, eyampo, omudinda so, inga menaye, ehfa na yesu yebenya yedie.
Wonso betumi de wodinga to Pepsodent abusia pack no so. Ba we busia se ho ban ma ho du, fa we ni kire so to e ban wo na kopto wo Pepsodent abusia pack. FDA chedie nkrato yatomu.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
coffee in your cup, and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the
This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
Amavi, let me say good morning to Dr. Yao Osafo.
Yeah, good morning, medical's doctor.
You know him as the drive doctor.
Yes.
He's driving to work now and soaking the music. Dr. Osafo, yes, you must still go to work. Ghana needs you. Go and work. When he get, I like today, know the job.
But I mean, they're a big man, so, you know.
Big man, he can decide not. You know, people come and consult.
That's also true.
I mean, when you're a medical doctor.
You know, sometimes there are some people, if you go to hospital, you have to book the appointment with your doctor. If you go and your doctor is not there, you don't feel like talking to other people. Because some people, they have your history, but still, you don't like the conversation.
No, you start afresh.
Some of the questions they're asking you, what kind of questions is this?
I think that sometimes we go and see the doctors not necessarily because we are sick or something. It looks like you want to have time with your doctor. Because after the conversation, you begin to ask yourself, what
that hasn't happened to women. I don't know about it.
No, we just go with the problem.
Because you hardly go.
Yeah,
by
so
the time you go,
you have to be bedridden before you become practical.
I had a cyst on my wrist, and I went to the doctor. I said, "Doctor, this is what is happening to me. So let me have a look at it." You check. Okay, it would take some time. It would heal. You had to stretch this thing, ligament, what. I said, how does that happen? Then you ask questions. He says, okay, you're a journalist. Yeah, I know. So you come and ask questions, but people don't ask questions. So sometimes we are also surprised when you're asking us a lot of questions. But that's the problem. And you complain, this says, okay, go and do this test, and then after that you're gone. I mean, even me, when I do the test, I'll send it to you.
I'll
send it to you and then ask. So what next? I mean, the hospital is not a place I like. I think I have a white coat syndrome.
But who likes the hospital? Why are you making it look like women?
No, you say you can. I haven't said women. I said
you said you go to.
I don't like the hospital.
There's nothing wrong with you.
No. I'm not saying when there's nothing wrong.
I don't like the hospital.
When we feel the slightest thing, we go. And sometimes you realize that really there wasn't really anything wrong. Maybe the conversation helped you heal.
From my experience, I don't like talking to new doctors. Because sometimes the thing the guy is asking me, I say, you should know this thing. But let's move on.
How can they get the necessary experience?
History is before you. Why are you engaging me?
One of my friends went to the hospital. I mean, he's a quality control officer he used to be quality control manager at a pharmaceutical company. I think he's still in one of those positions. So he went to the hospital and then he was complaining. Then this doctor, the guy was typing. He was typing onto his computer. Then the man asked him, where is the specialist? Refer me to the specialist. He realized the guy was very young. He was asking him too many questions, some irrelevant. He says, refer me to the specialist. Now, when he went and saw the specialist, the young doctor asked him, let me look at your diagnosis. But that's good because he would also look at it and then learn subsequently. But maybe the hospital is not a place that I like. I say I have a white coat syndrome. So when I get there, my BP shoots up.
It's not actually supposed to help you out.
Maybe you should
some people are like that. It's the anxiety
and
the environment.
I say I have a white coat syndrome.
It's white coat.
Oh.
You don't know that syndrome. You know that syndrome. When I get it also, then the BP shoots up.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens to some people.
Isn't the hospital the place where you go to get better?
Yes, but you see, when you go to the environment, you feel that you are unwell and it's very pronounced before you. You also feel, some people don't even like the smell of hospitals, even when it's detergent cleaned, specialized. No, they don't like it. So all of those compounding factors, you are waiting in the queue to see a doctor. You don't know the kind of conversation you're going to have with it. You don't know how serious your condition is. That's how anxiety builds up. Then it feels like, no, I don't want to be around this environment. Some institutions help you relax with the environment. Others too, it is very depressing even entering the environment.
But you said something. You are not a doctor. I'm asking you the questions. You think that the questions are not necessary. This is not your field.
Look,
I mean, do you know what the doctor is looking for when he asks you
anybody,
questions that you think are
anybody silly? With your condition known, you have lived with it for a period of time. You know the requisite questions because you've learned a lot about your own condition. I mean, you can determine that, Masa. If you can't see it on the record, refer me to somebody who knows the body he's come to deal with. It's not now that you are coming to tell me, for example, I don't take aspirin. If I tell you I don't take aspirin, you should not have a conversation about why you don't take aspirin. About why? If it's something that I take, why should I be telling you that I don't take aspirin?
I went to see.
I hope you get my point.
No, I don't.
So move on to the most important part, because I don't have a lot of time on my hands.
I went to see a doctor once who said a lot of the things that we complain of apparently is because of stress. So when they're asking you all the other questions,
but that is why
unrelated to what you think.
But that is why when I met
took you there.
When I met Dr. Tanko,
it should refer me to. It should refer me to the doctors that.
When I met Dr. Tanko at the cardiothoracic center.
Yeah. Fantastic doctor by our standards.
When I said, I went to do this report, and he said, why are you scared? And it was relieving. Because you think if you had a heart condition, you would be talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you come.
That's experience speaking.
You come.
This is experience.
When I got to him, he said, relax. You don't have a problem. Relax. So he ran some tests. Okay, I see where you're coming from. It's not a big deal. So just run this test, do this, do that. So he makes you feel very comfortable. Then you do this, you do that, you do that. The next moment you are fine.
So your underlying issue is fear.
Anxiety.
But listen, conferencing doesn't have to be the same boring routine. The location of your next conference can both be resort centered and relaxing. Aqua Safari Resort gives you the best of both worlds and more. Let them take the stress out of the process. Just call them on 054 011 0190 and watch your conferences and events effortlessly taken care of.
So Ghana, let's talk water tanks. Do you know the secret to real water storage? It's simple. If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it's not the correct tank. That's right. The tortoise tank, Syntex tank, is the champion of water tanks. It's strong, durable, and built to handle our Ghanaian weather. Rain or shine, Syntex tank has your back. So my people, go outside, check your tank, and if it doesn't have the tortoise on it, it's time to upgrade. Join the Syntex Tank family today and enjoy water storage that's tough like a tortoise. Call 0244335168 to buy now or find one of our 400 agents nationwide. So you can also shop online. Of course, you can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, are you strong? Are you tough?
Now, from the dreams of youth to the ambitions of adulthood, wherever you are on your journey, starting a career, building a family, growing a business, or planning your future, we are here for that wonderful journey. Every goal deserves a chance to flourish, and with hard work, dedication, and a strong belief in yourself, the seed of greatness is within reach. So trust in the journey and understand that Fidelity Bank is with you every step of the way. Together, let's turn your dreams into reality. We are here for your journey. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
And are you looking for instant cash for your home or plot of land in prime locations in Accra or Tema, or you are dreaming of buying investment homes in the USA to earn passive rental income? Well, Western World Properties is your answer then. Western World Properties brings you unparalleled opportunities. You can choose from the affordable luxury homes in prime locations across Ghana. We're talking West Legon, East Legon Hills, Aimensa, and in the USA, New York, Chicago, Florida, Virginia, Maryland, California, Texas, and Atlanta, Georgia, providing an opportunity to earn guaranteed annual rental income. And in addition, you also buy they also buy premium plots of land in sought after locations. So if you've got lands in, say, West Legon, East Legon Hills, Airport Rich Cantonment, or you have land for service plots for real estate development, then please contact them. Western World Properties will be the right people to call. 0536 502295, or just visit their website westernworldproperties.com, learn more and get in touch with them. Find the perfect property that meets your budgets.
I have land in Enyan Okokodo. Very wonderful place. Are you interested?
Is it a prime location?
Yes, but you are determining prime location.
Who defines prime? I say it's prime.
I say my father's hometown is prime location. I say, is it a prime location?
Anyway, Kingdom Books and Station Limited, your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices, has introduced an online store for your shopping convenience, which means you can now simply shop by logging on to kingdomstoreonline.com without physically coming to any of their branches. It is hassle-free, and Kingdom will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time, offering free delivery within Accra and Tema, and they accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are they hallmarks?
Now, have you heard about the incredible benefit of Excellium from Total Energies? Let me tell you more about this premium fuel with this amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies introduces Excellium new formula. This is the additive enriched fuel with this powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine. It extends its life and lowers your fuel consumption thanks to the cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives. Excellium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. You will drive, sir. Experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
And the UPSA Law School Point of Law series for today is from Article 57(5) of the Constitution. The President cannot be sued or taken to court for any civil or criminal case while still in office. So that's the Point of Law series for today.
All right. If you're wondering where to hold your strategy planning meetings, board sessions, or your staff retreats, there's only one venue. It's the Safari Valley Resort. Think of the green, serene environment, accessibility, meeting room capacity, flow and layout of space, room flexibility, quality of equipment, staff, and first-class catering services. Then Safari Valley Resort is your first choice. Call Safari Valley Resort on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature. It's 37 minutes after 7 on the Super Morning Show. We've got your birthdays and the Sports Center all coming up right after these.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Cloudy today, brighter tomorrow. Activa Insurance.
You've worked hard to have that property, the house, the car. Insure it. Your business assets are valuable. You must insure them now with Activa Insurance.
For all your business and personal insurance needs, insure with Activa International Insurance. Sign up by dialing *713*313# or visit activa-ghana.com or download the Activa Insurance app on Google Play and Apple Store. Activa International Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
When you hear that sound, it can only mean one thing. It's the sound of excitement, the sound of milky goodness. It's the unmistakable sound of rich, creamy deliciousness. The sound that lets you know that the original milky richness awaits. The milky richness you can find in every bite of Munchie Milk Shortcake.
With its unique blend of milky richness and carefully selected ingredients, Munchie Milk Shortcake is crafted from an original age-old recipe to delight your taste buds. If you're looking for pure satisfaction and the authentic taste of original milky richness, it's time to grab a pack of your favorite biscuit, Munchie Milk Shortcake, today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go.
And Bank of Africa, the African Bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
All right, whose birthday is today?
Today is the birthday of Pearl Akusha Nyamecha and Loretta Ashi. They are very good friends of me, the man who represents the people, and they are part of the people.
All right, whose birthday? This one says, I'd like to wish my daughter Clementina Ama Adepa Awuza a glorious birthday. We pray that the good Lord will direct her path and favor her. That's from Elder and Mrs. Awuza. Here's another one, a glorious happy birthday to Mrs. Marian Kuchianyo of ADB head office. May the Lord locate you with his amazing blessings and favor you for greater glories from the Boache Danko family, siblings and in-laws to you, Mrs. Marian Kuchianyo of ADB head office.
Have you done the Clementina?
Yes, I
Oh,
have.
you have. Okay. I think we're done now.
Hey, Mamavi. Today you don't have a long list of your
Raymond
own.
says you must play something from Parliament.
Is there some new MPB words you?
Okay, let's get into the Sports Center.
Let's get into the Sports Center. It's brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go. Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
And if it's football you want, we've got it all. All of it on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live in HD. And it is exciting already. DSTV, your home of
entertainment.
And as the new year begins, it's essential to take the right steps towards achieving financial stability. You know, the start of a new year is the perfect opportunity to set your financial goals and start on the right path. An input from a professional can make the difference. At Standard Chartered Wealth Management Limited Company, you have access to a wide range of investment options that offer you monthly and half-yearly interest payments through diversified investment portfolios. Call us on 0233 000041 or 0200 127755, or visit us on the 4th floor of the Pebia House, Airport, Accra today, and speak with our certified investment advisors on what options suit your financial objectives and risk appetite. Standard Chartered,
here for good. Now, my people, Thursdays are now extra special on MTN. Yes, your thoughts just got more exciting because from now on, you get a 925% discount on your first data bundle purchase of the day. Achu, listen, when you bundle on MTN, that's the My MTN app, or use *138# this and every Thursday on MTN. MTN is saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you. They are offering a free extra movie ticket when you pay with Momo at the Silver Bird Cinemas at the Accra and West Hills malls. For those of you wonderful people in the great garden city, Kumasi, you get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. If you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted from now on. Now, this is what I call a sweet deal. So set your reminders, bundle on MTN, or just do this thing now. Pick your phones, dial *138# and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount. And also visit the cinemas, use Momo, and get free extra movie ticket. So you buy for yourself, then another person gets a free, then you use that to enjoy on MTN's Yellow Thursday. You missed it this week. Next week, make sure you get it, okay?
I definitely will do everything.
Raymond, before we continue, I need to do this. It just escaped me. So this one says, happy 11th birthday to Sean Mitchell Ni Odate Bartlett Vanderpoy of Musia Campus Cornerstone International. May you grow to fulfill the purpose of God for your life with lots of love from Daddy, Mommy, and Kayla, your little sister.
All right, Achu. Good morning.
Good morning, Malvi. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
You should not be saying okay the day
it's a
after
Friday.
United have won. And it's a Friday. These days United don't win every day.
I know, but Charlie, I think it's the thing that you go through before the win comes. Charlie, it's like you are sitting on some.
Oh. Well, last night they were made to work for it. Well, haven't they for each of the games that they've played under Ruben Amorim? And yeah, they were able to do it late in stoppage time. And that's how we welcome you aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Victor Achu Tamaklo. We'll get into the details. But first, this happened at Old Trafford last night.
Right, Buckland from Ugate's header seems so important. Martinez with the cross in, Manchester United surely have won it now. Bruno Fernandes, a brilliant half volley from a fantastic ball in.
Bruno Fernandes scores that stoppage time winner for Manchester United as they beat Rangers at Old Trafford by the odd goal in 3. Meanwhile, in the Australian Open,
This is it. This is it. It's over. Can you believe it?
And that was it. Novak Djokovic, he was booed off the court after retiring following an injury in today's semi-final with Alexander Zverev in the Australian Open. We've got details of that and more to come. But let's get into the Sports Centre and start with the Minister Designate for Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams. He wants the ministry to explore the creation of multiple revenue that they're able to raise enough revenue to fund the projects that they would like to embark on. Well, speaking of the Sports Ministry, even before Kofi Adams gets vetted and begins work, there's already a truckload of work on the table. One of them is a petition from the Referees Association of Ghana, who have written to his office and the Parliament of Ghana ostensibly to secure their help in recovering a 1.3 million Ghana cedi debts owed by the Ghana Football Association. The debts, according to the Referees Association of Ghana, accrued from work done from 2014 to 2016 football seasons. George Sejia is chairman of the Association of Ghana.
So the issues are they owing us since 2014 to date is around 1.3 million. A development levy, that's 50% of the development levy they took just at the end of this particular season, 2023-2024. We are expecting that 50%. It's not been remitted to Referees Association of Ghana's account. And we are expecting above 300,000. So we are reminding, and nothing has been said about that. Oh, you go, we'll let you have it, and that is the end. So we feel it's just a deceit.
So that's the banker and retired referee George Sejia. These days is the chairman of the Referees Association of Ghana, courting the support of the Sports Ministry and Parliament of Ghana to recover that debt that they say. For 9 years, the Ghana Football Association has not shown any willingness to pay off that debt. Well, let's talk about yesterday's Galka elections and former Executive Council member Sami Enimado. He was in the thick of affairs. But first, let's talk about the outcome itself. And the chairman-elect of the Ghana League Clubs Association, John Ansah, has expressed his commitment to United stakeholders in Ghana football. He emerged victorious in yesterday's elections, securing 96 out of the 132 votes cast, with his opponent Isaac Wilberforce-Kumsin earning only 35, while one ballot was rejected. Speaking after his victory, Ansah pledged to foster collaboration within the football community and seek advice from colleagues to elevate Galka.
Yes, I think there's some big challenge on bringing ourselves together, and I think I want to drive on that, and that means that I want to bring everybody on board. I will solicit a lot of advice from my senior and even my own colleagues to be able to lift GACA from where it was. You know, the previous administration did a lot, but we need to improve on that and then work on the negatives so that we can address some of these mistakes. And we're going to run an open door policy where every idea that comes on board, we'll have an officer who will be collating all that and we'll put it together and work effectively to lift GACA up once again.
Now, one of the crazy things that happened at the elections yesterday was that former executive council member of the GFA, Sami Enimado, he could not vote as president of Young Apostles, a club that is a minority shareholder of and has been funding for the last 13 years, after 2 employees turned up to vote on behalf of the club. Now, the problem is that those 2 employees, George Dunphy, the general manager, and his sister, are children of Ura Dunphy, another minority shareholder of the club. And Sami Enimado told Joy Sports that he and his lawyers will take the matter to court to ensure that they are able to once and for all resolve the impasse between himself and the other owners of the club. He could not and chose to be the bigger man there, as he put it. But yeah, that's what happened the Galka elections yesterday at the Accra Sports Stadium. Let's do tennis now. And Novak Djokovic, he was booed off the court by some Australian Open fans after retiring injured from the semis against Alexander Zverev. Djokovic was beaten for a record-extending 11th title, quit after losing the first set 7-6 in 80 minutes. The 37-year-old Serb had his upper left leg heavily taped after injuring it in Tuesday's quarterfinal win over Carlos Alcaraz. And on Wednesday, he could not train before this particular contest. Yes, Djokovic speaking after that exit.
As I said, I think I was striking the ball very well, and a lot of positives to take in terms of how I played. Semi-finals is a very good result considering the circumstances, but it's not satisfying to me. For my standards, I always look for the highest goal, to reach the finals and fight for a trophy. So I wish Sasha all the best. He deserves his first slam. I'll be cheering for him. Hopefully he can get it here.
Through to the final now. Well, that was graceful in defeat. Novak Djokovic, of course, he conceding defeat to his friend Alexander Zverev. Let's do some basketball news now. And Anthony Davis recorded 24 points, 8 rebounds and 3 block shots to help the Los Angeles Lakers roll on to an easy 117-96 victory over the visiting Boston Celtics on Thursday night. Austin Reeves had 23 points and 6 assists. LeBron James added 20 points, 14 rebounds and 6 assists for the LA Lakers, which won for the 4th time in the past 5 games. In football, Man United beat Rangers by 2-1 after Bruno Fernandes stopped his stoppage time winner settled that contest at Old Trafford last night. Thursday night's win means United have now won all 3 games in Europe under new manager Ruben Amorim. United captain Bruno Fernandes spoke about how they managed to achieve that after the match.
It was a lot of frustration in the team when we conceded a goal, because I think we had the full control of the game. We should have attacked a little bit more, being a little bit more intense going forward, because we could have killed the game a little bit earlier. We had our chances, we had a little bit of deflection here and there that didn't went the way we wanted, but we were attacking. But sometimes we need to attack a little bit more, trying a little bit more, because we had the spaces, we had the timing to go forward, and we could have done we create a little bit more danger to them. But I think at the end we did create that danger, but we were not lucky enough to score a goal, and luckily in the last few seconds it came the goal for us.
So what do last night's results mean for the qualification places? Well, Lazio, they've assured their place in the knockouts after amassing 19 points from their 7 games, 6 more than Galatasaray in 9th with just 1 game remaining, as well as 3 British teams: Anderlecht, Celtic, Athletic Bilbao, AZ Alkmaar, Bodo Glimt, Eintracht Frankfurt, FC Basel, Galatasaray, Olympique Lyon, Olympiacos, Union Saint-Gilloise and Victoria Pleasant have all guaranteed at least a place in the playoff round. Dynamo Kiev, OGC Nice, Karabakh, Ludogorets, Malmo, Slavia Prague and RFS are all mathematically unable to finish in the top 24. There will be just 1 game with nothing to play for on the final day when Slavia Prague take on Malmo in that game. And that's how we end the Joy Sports Center this morning. Back to you, Mama V.
Thank you very much, Achu. So after sitting on pins and needles, you say we should do what to buy you?
Oh, be happy. United will be able to win. Yeah. Except that this weekend there may be more tears on the horizon.
You see. Well, anyway,
because of Fulham, but we'll see. We'll see what United. They are full of surprises. So maybe this time the right United will turn up.
As for me, I'm not hopeful.
Oh, but one way or the other, we will know we'll laugh at someone. You see, misery loves company. Chelsea are playing Man City.
Is it the same Man City that was whipped by PSG?
But you see,
they
the
are
Premier League,
capable.
they are beginning to show a different side of them. Right, yeah, they are beginning to show the side of them we're used to, not the malaise of the last couple of months. So we are counting on them on Saturday.
We shall see. But game plan is on later this afternoon.
Yeah, from 1:15 p.m.
All right, thank you very much, Achu, for the Sports Center. Social media messages here on the show brought to us by EcoBank, a better way, a better African. Provident Insurance. With Provident, man, you're covered.
Oh yeah, EcoBank Mobile to make me say, oh yeah, oh yeah. EcoBank Mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah, download it. You go enjoy it. In my Brahmin check. In my Brahmin check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even church tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
This new year, let your journey be worry-free. Renew or buy a brand new motor insurance policy with Provident Insurance from January to March 2025 and enjoy exciting rewards such as fuel coupons and exclusive Provident souvenirs. Need assistance? Chat with Obaya, our friendly WhatsApp assistant on 024-242-6396. She will sort you out, babia, anywhere, anytime, or visit any of our branches, agents, or brokers today. Provident Insurance, your reliable partner for 43 years, keeping you covered every mile of the way. Don't miss out on this special offer. Terms and conditions apply. With Provident, man, you're covered.
Provident, man, you're covered.
All right, let's bring you the fuel station tips by the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies Shipping Policy Advancing Industry Standards. Your tip for today is that use only designated parking areas. Park your vehicle in designated fueling areas only. Avoid blocking other vehicles or parking in non-designated spaces to ensure smooth operations and safety for all customers. That's your fuel station tip today. Thanks to the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies Shipping Policy Advancing Industry Standards. It brings us to exactly 8 o'clock. So let's go for the Business Minute. It's brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you. Anointed Engineering Services, the Generator Experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance. More for your smile.
Good morning and welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the Generator Experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance. Finance Minister Dr. Atufosin is promising to make job creation and prudent fiscal management a major priority as he engaged directors of the Ministry of Finance on his first day at work. Meanwhile, President John Mahama has appointed insurance consultant and current boss of Billwich Insurance Brokers, Dr. Christopher Bwedi Mensah, as the new chief executive of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority. And the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana will today end its 3-day meeting aimed at reviewing development in the economy. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the Generator Experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance.
Super Morning Show.
Wake up. Good morning. Good morning.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.9. 99.7 FM.
The Joy Business Minutes was brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana. CBG, we stand with you. Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts, and of course, Pinnacle Life Insurance. More for your smile. Pinnacle Life Insurance is asking this morning, what makes you smile? Is it time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, or simply enjoying life's little moment? Well, at Pinnacle Life Insurance, we believe that life insurance should do more than just protect your family's financial future. What do you think? It should also help you live your best life now. Our policies offer comprehensive coverage, living benefits and rewards to help you make the most of today, because we think of wealth differently. At Pinnacle Life Insurance, we provide solutions that give you more for your smile, more time, more freedom, and more joy. For more information on our policies, call us on 0501 451 400 or visit pinnaclelifeinsurance.com.gh. Pinnacle Life Insurance, more for your smile. And let's talk about Anointed Engineering Services Limited. And you know by now that they sell ultra silent, those silent generators, fuel efficient diesel generating sets, and the size ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at competitive prices. For every generator that you buy from Anointed Engineering, you will have 5 years warranty on it as well. They undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. And what are you getting by buying from Anointed Engineering Services? Well, 24 hours emergency services that they deliver. They also sell genuine spare parts, reliable rental services they provide. They will give you professional advice, and they also sell tower lights, and they rent tower lights as well. So you can't go wrong with Anointed Engineering Services. They've got branches in BBNE Petrogy, to be precise, is opposite Bethel School Junction on the main BBNE Kumasi Highway. They're also in Techiman, ex-oil filling station on the main Techiman Kumasi Highway, and they have their head office at number 77 Anointed House is on the main Odoko Malam Highway. It's near the Odoko traffic light. In all, they have 18 branches across the country, and they have a training school that trains students on generators and plant, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations. They offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Anointed, the generator expert. Please call their hotlines on 0243 480 334 or 0243 690 295. We've got 4 minutes. It's actually 4 minutes after 8 on the Super Morning Show. And we'll be talking to the Office of the Registrar of Companies this morning on the Super Morning Show. It's coming up in a bit. So if you've got, some things that you want clarified in this, is to be extra vigilant and never trust any phone calls, text messages, or emails from anybody posing as an EcoBank staff and assisting customers to update their bank details. Some of them give you the impressions that EcoBank will be calling you later to ask for your account or card details, or help you link your Ghana card to your bank account, or offer unsolicited assistance. Always remember that bank account details can only be updated at an EcoBank branch, not via phone calls or text messages. And that EcoBank mobile app can also be upgraded at the App Store or Play Store. And linking your Ghana card to your EcoBank account is at any EcoBank branch, or only this website, ecobank.com. So it's www.ecobank.com. Do not share your password, your PIN, OTP, card information, or any other personal information with anyone, whether remotely or face-to-face. Never give the 16 digits or any number on your bank card to anyone. Avoid any calls or messages that request you to click a link, and report any suspicious SMS, email, or phone call to the EcoBank Contact Center, and delete such messages at once. When in doubt or feeling insecure, kindly call the EcoBank Contact Center on their toll-free number 0800 00 3225.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Now, this new year, let your journey be worry-free. Renew or buy a brand new motor insurance policy with Provident Insurance from January to March 2025 and enjoy exciting rewards, including fuel coupons and exclusive Provident souvenirs. Need assistance with? Just chat with Obaya. Our friendly WhatsApp assistance on 024 242 no 02. Okay, so let me give you that Obaya number again if you want to reach out to Obaya and talk about the policies at Provident Insurance, particularly what I'm telling you this morning, which is to renew or buy a brand new motor insurance and lay your hands on those souvenirs. So here's Obaya's WhatsApp number: 024 242 6396 024 242 6396. She will sort you out, baby, anywhere, anytime. Or you can also visit the 15 branches nationwide. So the Provident Insurance branches nationwide. Provident Insurance, your reliable partner for 43 years, keeping you covered every mile of the way. Don't miss out on this special offer. Just chat or buy now or visit any of our branches, agents, or brokers. Terms and conditions apply with Provident. Man, you're covered. It's 9 minutes after 8 on the Super Morning Show. Still to come, we'll talk to the Office of the Registrar of Companies. But we've got new leadership in Parliament.
Leading the NDC Parliamentary Caucus has been an honor of the highest order. The Speaker, I am not perfect. Yet throughout my tenure, I endeavored to serve my party and the country with unwavering dedication. I acknowledge that in the line of duty, I may have unintentionally stepped on few toes. To those affected, I humbly seek your forgiveness. Please forgive me. Leadership, I believe, is not about perfection, but about the sincerity of purpose. Our actions must always be guided by good faith and overarching interest of our dear country. I must take a moment to recognize my good friend and brother, the minority leader. The Speaker, though we often found ourselves at odds, our mutual respect fostered a working relationship that guided this House throughout some of its most challenging moments.
All right, so that's former minority and majority leader in this 9th Parliament, who is now the Finance Minister, saying goodbye to the leadership position in Parliament. Now, here's the new Majority Leader of Parliament, Mahama Yariga.
It is an honor and a privilege to serve in this new role as Majority Leader and Leader of Government Business in this Parliament. With humility and profound gratitude to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the leadership of the NDC chaired by Honorable Johnson Aseidu Nketia, and my honorable colleagues in Parliament, I wholeheartedly accept this appointment. Let me use this opportunity to thank the minority leader and our friends on the other side of the aisle for the cooperation and support we have received so far since the beginning of this night's Parliament. I want to assure them that in spite of their dwindled numbers, I, as my colleague, the minority leader has already indicated, I believe in accommodation, I believe in consensus building, and I believe in discipline, and I believe in orderliness, and I believe in working together. I look forward to working with you and to ensure that the good people of Ghana are well served by this Parliament.
Super Morning Show.
All right, so Mahama Yariga now leading the majority side of Parliament. What do you make of the new changes, the new leadership? What are your thoughts? Share with us on 055-111-1997. That's our WhatsApp number. You can also post on Joy997 on X and on Facebook with the hashtag JoySMS. Big stories brought to us by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest foam. That's your partner for life. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British campus in West Africa. Republic Bank, we're the one for you. So switch to Telecel Fixed Broadband today and experience incredible bonuses, non-expiry bundles, data transfers across devices, and lots more. New customers get 50% bonus data in addition to other mind-blowing offers, and existing customers receive 300% bonus data on every broadband renewal to keep browsing. To subscribe to Telecel Fixed Broadband for these amazing offers, dial star 900 hash, or simply use the Telecel Play app or visit a Telecel retail outlet or just go to the website telecel.com.gh and get connected today. Terms and conditions apply. Telecel, connecting energies. And have you heard? Well, if you haven't, well, it's not too late. Republic Bank is still giving, and they are giving big. Just pay with your Visa credit card and stand a chance to win an all expenses paid trip to Dubai or a luxury staycation at some of Ghana's finest beach resorts, including Maha Beach Resort, Breezes Beach, or Camp Chache. You could also win a 5-course dinner for two at the Exquisite Braza restaurant, a full day spa services for two, and other exciting rewards in the Republic Bank Tap, Win and Fly to Dubai promotion. All you need to do really is just keep doing what you do, which is use any of your Republic Bank Visa credit card, Infinite, Adishi or Classic card. Every tap counts. That's all you have to remember. Every tap counts, which means just keep tapping. What are you waiting for? It's time to fly to Dubai with a Republic Bank Visa card. So start tapping and make this season unforgettable. This promo is under the Caritas Lottery platform. Republic Bank, we're the one for you. It's the Super Morning Show, 14 minutes after 8. When we come back, we engage the Office of the Registrar of Companies. What's the difference between the ORC and the Registrar General's departments? Stay for that conversation here on the Super Morning Show.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me gobetete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, bruh, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That star 530 hash, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Are you hoping to start university this January? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our January 2025 intake. Apply now for our foundation program. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
What makes you smile? Is a time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, or simply enjoying life's little moments? At Pinnacle Life Insurance, we believe that life insurance should do more than just protect your family's financial future. It should also help you live your best life now. Our policies offer comprehensive coverage, living benefits, and rewards to help you make the most of today because we think of wealth differently. At Pinnacle Life Insurance, we provide solutions that give you more for your smile, more time, more freedom, more joy. For more information on our policies, call us on 0501 451 400 or visit www.pinnaclelife.com.gh. Pinnacle Life Insurance, more for your smile.
I used to stress about where to receive my Abro Seeker and always used to doubt whether my friend has really sent it.
So I asked a friend of mine and he said his wife used to have similar challenges until she decided to receive money transfers from CBG.
Well, I can relate because now I receive my money from CBG. It's so simple, fast and secure with no delays and no hidden fees. And I must say, life is now feeling good.
Stay connected to your loved ones no matter where they are with With Consolidated Bank Ghana's money transfer services, you can receive money quickly and securely from abroad, whether through MoneyGram, Western Union, PayAngel, Transfast, UnityLink, Ria, EasyRemit, Thunes, TapTap Send, and TerraPay. Cash out your way any day with Consolidated Bank Ghana. Welcome to the good life. CBG, we stand with you.
We stand with you.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices. You also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 18 branches nationwide. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Call our hotlines on 0302 324723 or 0243 690295. Also on 0243 480334. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
That's cute, Tim. No, yeah. Medasi. They call you today. Jam rhythm.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the sets. A Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy.
The Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. I did promise you a conversation with the Office of the Registrar of Companies. My guest is Sandra Koko Kwaku, Head Compliance Inspections Compliance Office Registrar of Companies. Good morning to you, Sandra. Thank you for coming.
Good morning, Mama V.
So first of all, I know that you want to make some sort of distinction between the Office of the Registrar of Companies and the Registrar General. Why? The two are not the same.
Yes. It's important that, thank you for that question. It's very important that we make that distinction because there are confusions. People still call us Registrar General, but those two institutions are different.
Right.
The Office of the Registrar of Companies is actually created. It's now an autonomous body that handles registration of all sorts of businesses, all types, be it the companies, sole proprietors, business names, and partnerships, incorporated partnerships. So that is what the Office of the Registrar does, and also regulates those businesses.
Right.
The Registrar General's Department handles registration of marriages, patent, intellectual properties, and then the administration of estates. So those are the two distinctions. So when it comes to businesses, anything business, is the Office of the Registrar of Companies that handles it.
Okay. Are you in the same building though?
Yes, at the moment we are in the same building, but very soon we are looking at moving from the office.
Okay.
Having our own office.
So when you go to the Registrar General's Department now, just say that if it has to do with companies, you're looking for the Office of
the Registrar of Companies.
Perfect.
And there are signages clearly put up there that you see the distinction between the two.
All right. So let's talk about what you heard, which is inspections compliance. What is compliance? What do you mean when you say compliance?
Okay. So our work is governed by various legislations. The primary one is the Companies Act, 2019 Act 992. But we have other legislations like the Business Names Act, the Incorporated Partnerships Act, Professional Bodies Act. All these are legislations that have requirements for companies to comply with. There are obligations that they need to make sure that they fulfill. And so that is what we do. We ensure that our unit ensures that these companies comply with the requirements of the Act. What are some of these requirements? Mm-hmm. For instance, if you look at Section 21 of the Companies Act, it mandates all companies that are already in existence, that have the endings, the last words of their companies as limited, just limited.
LTD?
No, just limited.
Oh, okay.
So the 1963 Act, our company registration was just limited, ends with limited. But now with the new Act, 2019, it mandates every company to come back and then amend that suffix, the last ending of the company, to just LTD or limited company. That's for the private companies.
Okay.
If it's a public company, you have to amend it to either public limited company or PLC. And then we have the limited by guarantees. They also have to amend it from just as it is, foundation, or insert the suffix LPG or limited by guarantees.
So that would be the NGOs,
exactly.
Associations.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So those are some of the requirements of the companies, the new Companies Act, that we are expecting companies to comply with. For instance, in the past, we're giving out regulations. Now it's constitution. And so if you are dealing with a company that has regulations, you should know that that company is not compliant with the Companies Act. And so that is why we are doing this, so that people would actually know what to do.
Right.
Then, yeah.
So do they come back to the office to make these changes?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of companies are coming back to do that. Yes.
All right. So what are the requirements? Because one of the things that you talk about, I think I hear every year that you announce and we share it on the show, is filing of annual returns.
Yes.
Okay. What is that?
Okay. So let me start with the the business names.
Okay.
They also need to renew their businesses.
Okay.
And so they have a form that they complete, Form A1. You complete it and then you just pay the statutory fees for renewal. Every year you are supposed to do that. And then
Renew your business name.
Your business name, yes.
Okay.
The sole proprietors. And that's for the working. We also have the USSD platform where you can just dial *222# and then follow the prompt and then you do your renewal. With the companies, so we realize that at times it can be cumbersome for companies to comply with their annual returns, because some companies are really, they are not doing much, they just set up, they are not big. And so with the waiver powers of the registrar or the exemption powers, we, using the regulations to the Companies Act, we have classified the companies now. There are 3 classifications. We have the small scale businesses, where when your revenue and then your assets is below 400,000, we classify you as a small scale business.
Okay.
Then we have medium scale from 400,001 and above, and then the large scale businesses where it's 10 million and above. So for the small and medium scale companies, they are to complete the annual return form, download it from our website and complete it. Give us the current details of their company. Maybe location may have changed, you notify us with your annual return. Directors may have changed, you notify us. Give us the current status of your company.
What if you're not operating?
That you should also let us know.
Okay.
And then we would properly advise whether you strike it off. I mean, you dissolve it or dissolve it.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
not. Yes.
Okay.
And so that's for the small scale businesses. For the medium, the small scale business, when they complete that annual return form, they are supposed to also add a brief report of their financials from their internal auditors.
Right.
This is to help them make it easier for them to file their returns and not have issues with external auditors and all that. But with the large scale companies, they would file the actual full report, full version of the financial statements, and still complete the annual returns form and update us with their records.
Okay. All right, if you just joined the conversation, we're talking about the Office of the Registrar of Companies. We started off by clarifying that the Registrar General's Department is not the same as the Office of Registrar of Companies. Now, Sandra is taking us through some of the things that they do at this office. I think I want to ask you how you monitor businesses. So effectively, how does this whole compliance thing work?
Okay. So we carry out inspections. We carry out inspection on business premises.
Okay. Random?
Targeted.
Okay.
So the targeted are for the investigations, but we have locations that we go on to. So from time to time, we go to different locations where companies are, and then we check their books.
Are you targeting only the big companies?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, so that's what we do. That's one way of complying, helping companies to comply. Another is that we also send them messages.
Okay.
Yes, so periodically, most often every quarter, we send them messages just to remind them that these are things they need to do, file their returns, so that they can come back and then be compliant. We also do what we are doing now, public education. So just to sensitize companies so that they can be compliant.
All right. There's a crucial question of what records must be kept by businesses for compliance after registration.
Yeah. So the Companies Act has given various registers that companies are supposed to keep. Some of these registers include the Register of Members, where you have a record of the shareholders with their various shares and rights and all that. Then we have the Beneficial Ownership Register, where you tell us who controls the company in a significant way. We also have the Register of Debentures, register of directors, register of secretary. So all these registers must be kept by every company. And so when we go out on investigations, these are some of the records that we check to ensure that you have them, so that you will not go against the act of the law.
And if companies do not comply, what happens?
So there are sanctions. It ranges from fines, penalties, imprisonment.
Oh, really?
Yes, and even striking of your company from the register. And so if you look at Section 126, for instance, where you need to file your returns every year, if you fail to do so, it says that you pay a penalty unit of 25 penalty units for each day in default that you fail to comply. And a penalty unit is 12 cedis. So if you do the multiplication, you are going to pay that every day in default. And that's
How
a
much
lot of...
did you say again?
12 cedis.
Yes, multiplied by...
25.
25.
Yes.
That's what you pay every day.
In default, yes. If you
Okay.
continue to default, yes. We also have Section 33, where it says that companies must keep these statutory registers. So if you don't keep that register, again, you have a fine of not less than 250 penalty units that you need to pay. And if you give us false or misleading information, you are also going to pay a fine of not less than 2,500 penalty units, or you'll be imprisoned, or you're going to have both. So all these are sanctions that are embedded in the Companies Act. And so the Companies Act really has strict sanctions, and we don't want companies to default.
Right.
That's why we are doing this, to help them comply. You know, we are a trusted partner for businesses, so we want to help them so that they will succeed.
Right. So when you go round and when you go on your inspections, are you sort of policing? Is it a friendly visit when you go on your compliance checks?
It's a very friendly visit.
Okay.
Very friendly, because what we do is we have devices to check your records for you, just to clear it out. So we open and let you see your own business, the status of your business.
Right.
And then when we tell you, they come and then they pay up what they need to pay up.
All right, so as we wrap up this conversation, maybe there's a business listening to us and they want to get in touch. They need help because this 992, unless you have an expert, you may not necessarily understand some of the sections. How can they reach you for help?
Okay, so we have our WhatsApp line, and 059-952-5774. And then we have our call line 0302-6646-9123.
Please go over the numbers
All
again.
right,
The WhatsApp number.
The WhatsApp one is 059-952-5774. And then the call line is 0302-6646-9123.
Okay.
So we would entreat all to please try and comply, because the sanctions, as I've mentioned, is very strict. Amongst the sanctions is the strike off. And very soon we are going to publish names of companies that we are going to strike off.
Right.
And so you should watch out in the media for the list of companies. Check out on our website, the list to be there. If you find your name in the list and you want to come back, we'll show you the procedure to do so that you can be compliant. Yes.
Yeah, but you shouldn't wait for your name to appear
Exactly,
there.
exactly.
So you can correct it now.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, Sandra, any last thing you want to add before we wrap up?
Compliance is key. People would want to do business with anybody who is compliant with the law, because there is protection when you comply. Not just for you, the business owner, but even the one doing business with you. Your reputation, credibility, they are all very important for businesses. So please, let's try and do our best so that we are compliant with the Act.
Sandra Koko Kwaku is Head Inspections Compliance Office Registrar of Companies, and she's been talking to us about her office and the very important act that regulates businesses and the sort of stiff punishments in there if you do not comply with the act. Sandra, thank you very much for this time and for the education as well.
Thank you so much for having me.
Stay with us. This is the Super Morning Show. We still have a lot to come.
Hosted once every 5 years, the prestigious Millennium Excellence Awards welcomes our august and distinguished guests to the Menchia Palace, Kumasi, for a 3-day exclusive prize ceremony in May 2025. Invited guests will include executives of government, royalty, the diplomatic corps, academics, and CEOs of industry, all under the auspices of our revered King, His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II Asantehene, the life patron. The Millennium Excellence Awards 2025 will unveil the best and honored laureates of our time from Ghana and around the African continent. To vote for your nominee, visit mefvotes.wigal.com.gh. This is an invitation-only event. Be part of history. The Millennium Excellence Awards 2025, a royal ceremony coming soon.
Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. At Heritage Christian University, you're assured of quality education. We offer programs like Bachelor of Business Administration, Community Development and Theology, Theology and Ministry, Psychology, Nursing, Information Technology, Information Security, and Business Information Technology. Professional programs like ICA, CIMG, CIHRM, ABE. We also offer short courses on media and IT. What makes Heritage stand out is our experienced and scholar practitioner faculty, entrepreneurial training with financial support, ultra-modern facilities, and hostels. Qualifications for entry is WASI or SSC or GBCE, HND or Diploma Top-Up. Mature 25 years and above. Heritage is located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. Contact us on 054-777-7731 or 020-229-8399 or www.hcuc.edu.gh. Heritage Christian University, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
Wear a condom for sex and protect yourself from HIV. HIV has no cure. No condom, no sex. This message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission.
Step up with DSTV and we'll show up by giving you more incredible entertainment.
Going to have a little fun.
Upgrade your subscription between the 13th of January and the 31st of March and get an even higher package for a whole month on us.
You gotta know what you want.
If you're on Access, step up to Family and we'll up your shows to Compact. If you're on Family, step up to Compact and we'll up your shows to Compact Plus. And if you're on Compact, step up to Compact Plus and we'll up your shows to Premium. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Do you want to study abroad? I present to you Astolinks International. They give professional advice on study visas to the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and other European nations. They also advise on visa applications, general travel, and other immigration services. Call them on 0537 152 118 or visit them at 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon. For more information, check out astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success.
The Joy News Impact Makers Awards is here again to honor everyday people making extraordinary impact across Ghana. But we can't do it without you. Yes, you. We need you to tell us whom you think should be the next Joy News Impact Maker. That person could be your neighbor, family member, friend, colleague, or someone you have heard about making significant strides in your community. The Joy News Impact Makers Awards brings your heroes and heroines into the spotlight. You can nominate an impact maker in just a few easy steps. Send an email to impact.makersaward@myjoyonline.com, fill the form, and tell us about your hero or heroine. Entries are open from now to February the 10th, 2025. You can make your hero or heroine a Joy News Impact Maker and appreciate the work they do for your community, be it in health, education, ICT, water and sanitation, agriculture, and many more. Also remember to nominate that person for a special award in climate adaptation innovations and ICT. Joy News Impact Makers Awards, celebrating ordinary people making extraordinary impact.
Ratata.
King Blink, I see you.
It's one day go. Whoa.
Lady, make you
Hope say that you go drop me your number, cause I know they feel it on the pop, but they wonder. Hey, now
all congratulate Honorable Honorable Ahmed for his nomination. The leadership informed me that I have to comment on Honorable not yet. So I'll ask Mr. Speaker. The information that I had was that I have to comment on a different appointment, and so I will ask if it's possible to be corrected. Yes, I do, but my information that I have, and that is what I'm dealing with.
The report we have to comment is not yet ready. Is that what you want to
say? Yes, Mr. Speaker. No, relax.
Zeg, he's over it. Hey, new hit, the new kid. Yeah. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Everybody put your hands in the air. Then move to the left like this. Hey, everybody put your hands in the air. Then move to the right like this. Hey, let's go. Left, right, then left, then right. Hey, then left, then right. Hey, then left, then right. Let's go. Hey, yeah. Hey.
That I have to comment on Honorable not yet. So I'll ask Mr. Speaker. The information that I had was that I have to comment on a different appointment, and so I will ask if it's possible to be corrected. Yes, I do, but my information that I have, and that is what I'm dealing with.
The report we have to comment is not yet ready. Is that what you want to say?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. No, relax.
Honorable members, let's turn to Honorable Kwame Asare-Obeng. Honorable Kwame Asare-Obeng.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I want to first of all congratulate Honorable Ahmed for his nomination. The leadership informed me that I have to comment on Honorable not yet. So I'll ask Mr. Speaker. The information that I had was that I have to comment on a different appointment, and so I will ask if it's possible to be corrected. Yes, I do, but my information that I have, and that is what I'm dealing with.
The report we have to comment is not yet ready. Is that what you want to
say? Yes, Mr. Speaker. No, relax.
A+ featuring Kwabena. Who else is featured in there? Obeti. Because I hear a voice that sounds like Wuta, one of the Wuta boys. I don't know if it's Wuta Kobe, but
there's definitely A+ on this.
Whose song is this? This is A+.
Okay.
Why?
Wait, was he featured or?
No, that's a song. It's A+'s song.
But was he the same person speaking on the floor?
With respect.
Or Parliament?
With respect. Coming from Rhythm's A to Z host.
Do you have?
Sometimes you cannot be creating the impression that I don't know these things.
Do you have another A+? The same A+, you know.
What was he trying to say on the floor of Parliament?
Miss Rusu.
The honorable not yet. What does it mean?
Who is that?
Charlie, you guys, you have to, Sammy or Dami, it's not even enough, eh? You have to give context to what we heard, because me, I'm confused.
What are you confused about? The man says he was told by his whip he was going to speak to a different report. The report submitted were of members of parliament, MPs, ministers designated who have been vetted, and the report has been brought to parliament for their approval. You have to speak to it. It's a debate they do. So he had prepared to speak to, say, Mama V. And yet, at the time they called him, it was a different member of parliament or a different minister whose report was ready and to be debated. Why is it difficult for you to understand?
What you're saying is clear. What I heard,
No. You are taking
him
out of context.
Yeah.
So the comment he's supposed to make, that on the honorable he's supposed to speak on, is not yet ready.
Wait, what honorable?
No. You see, that's also the problem.
Okay,
You say that is confusing. No.
Say what you said again.
So let me tell you. So they present reports in batches of 3. So he was waiting for the report on Ablaji Fagomashi, right? Okay. I'm sure.
So that's what I meant by honorable.
So that one that he was supposed to speak on wasn't yet ready. Yes. Okay, that's the not yet, no. And it's not ready.
Okay, so now that you've given the context, Sami Odami, please, can I hear again to see if I can understand it?
No, it's instructive. It's instructive.
The way that they've
context,
explained it. Obete.
Let's turn to Honorable Kwame Asare-Obeng. Honorable Kwame Asare-Obeng.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I want to first of all congratulate Honorable Ifa, Honorable Ahmed for his nomination. The leadership informed me that I have to comment on Honorable not yet. So I would ask Mr. Speaker. The information that I had was that I have to comment on a different appointment, and so I will ask if it's possible to be corrected. Yes, I do, but my information that I have, and that is what I'm dealing with.
The report we have to comment is not yet ready. Is that what you want to
say? Yes, Mr. Speaker. No, relax.
Morning Show. Yes, let's move on.
I think it's clear now.
No, it's very clear. Let's move on, Amavi, because 2 persons have died and 1 in critical condition in a renewed illegal mining siege on the Tanwanria Forest Reserve in Awin, municipality of the Western North region. So Joy News can confirm that 2 groups laid siege in the forest on Wednesday, engaged in a fight leading to the death of 2 and 1 in critical condition with severe gunshot wounds. The armed groups were told were led by 2 known political activists who've taken over the biodiversity area and mining illegally since power changed hands. Let's get onto the phone because Erastus Asare-Donko is with Joy News, Love FM, and he's an environmental journalist. Erastus, thank you very much for joining us. So tell us more about this particular siege on the Tanwanria Forest Reserve in the Awin municipality of the Western North region, Erastus.
Well, so if you remember, early last year, I reported of an invasion of a portion of the Tanwanria Forest Reserve, specifically in the Awin municipality. And I told our listeners about the fact that an NPP executive has invaded the forest illegally with Chinese miners and has destroyed a large portion of it already. Now, the invasion continued. More political actors in the past administration joined the fray, and they destroyed quite a large part of it. And after a series of exposés and reports, the Forestry Commission, together with the concession owner, Clean Jobs, were able to drive them out. Now, when power changed hands this year, I've been monitoring the place. And then I heard of 2 groups who have invaded the forest again. This time, they are fully armed and are threatening to kill anybody who dares stop them. So, yesterday, about 3 days ago, we monitored the place and we found out that indeed the forestry guards who were sent to stop them. When they went there, they were able to drive them. They burnt some plants and some equipment that they were using, and they came back to town. Whilst in town, the people accosted them on motorbikes, kidnapped them, took them to a different location, and subjected them to series of assaults.
As in, these illegal miners accosted the forest guards?
They seized some of their rifles.
Wow.
And one of them sustained a machete wound in the palm. And there are pictures and other things to that effect. In fact, they reported the case to the Inche police. They are yet to effect any arrest, but they are conducting their investigations. Then the next day, there was a fight between the two groups. In fact, there is a gentleman who walks around and calls himself Mahama Bodyguard. I understand his real name is Eugene. He leads one faction. And the other is led by one Karim and Baron. They lead the other faction. In fact, there were accusations that these groups were brought in by the MP for the area.
Both groups?
Carlos Odro.
As in both the two groups?
Yes. And I called him. In fact, he denied any involvement in those acts. But then he confirmed to me that he knows that these are NDC party boys who are working there. And that at a point in time, he suggested that if they are allowing people to mine, then they should also allow his people to also mine. And I asked him whether that is not an endorsement, that the people should go ahead and mine the forest illegally. He said no, he only suggested. Now, fast forward, these two groups went into a fight, a brutal fight, and two of them were shot dead by their own colleagues. The other one is in a critical condition. In fact, he is wounded fatally. And I'm learning that he's responding to treatment in one of the hospitals in the area. So, Kojo, I am wondering, if you look at the devastation, I am wondering why we will allow the things that we have spoken about and risked our lives to expose. If there is a concessionaire who has legal access to one of the pits and has not even started mining and is trying to go through the process to get a license, the right documents and permits to mine, but then other people who think they have power are now going behind to mine the forest illegally and mine it in a way that we are destroying it permanently and we are not even reclaiming the land. If you look at the extent of devastation and what they have done within the past days, it will shock you. So that's the situation in the Tano Anua. In fact, it's not the Tano Anua forest reserve that is affected. They've also laid siege in the Yoyo reserve and the Tano Nimre forest reserve, which was first invaded by Chemawun to me. They have also invaded the place, and now the Forestry Commission is finding it very difficult to even do their job.
Wow. Interesting. So these persons that you talk about, I mean, you've talked about how two of the persons have died, one is in critical condition. Have you spoken to, I mean, beyond the Member of Parliament, have you spoken to any of these guys? What have they been telling you?
I have tried to get some of them. I have not been successful. I am still trying to see if I can get them. In fact, we wanted to move in there as a team, but we were advised against it because even forest guards who are holding weapons were accosted, beaten, and assaulted. Some of their rifles seized. And so these are known thugs within the area who are operating and have really told the forest guards that next time when they see them in the area where they are working illegally, they will not be lenient with them. So such threats makes it difficult to even contact the people who are performing the illegality.
Now, let me just say that we're joined this morning by Rastas Asaridonko, who's telling us the situation in the Tanwania forest in the Anwin municipality. The forest guards who were accosted, have you spoken to them? What did they tell you?
I have spoken to their leader, and we can take a listen to his account of the incident.
Into almost chimney de Koba, we could do a market to Padum. Almost 60. And Bahusha said, or my secret motivation or into legitimacy. We tell between them who to be above the question. I'm a ship from a ship on the page now. Jibaku, and you said, will say Yadia Bomana, over Chimney, and the Karim Kadim there. I got you almost said, Ma almost, and I'm the family police station. I follow about Muda. Italy, so I'm trying to deny and say, Omar attack it, Omoni Canina. Now, Obano or to come being from non from a true economic, not one for tuning and woman and morning star. To make sure the chance of Mutumo, a number police station, a true Eka home. And a mucho much about tobacco, as I equal over the police bonus. And some country police bonus, and say, yeah, let it go more attack it. Then a new driver needs to be the car, if you almost change echo. It's two or more days in a year for this women demand this women down. So that's one of the deputies more about the will be in my medical for my recall hospital.
So, Erastus, briefly, what's he saying?
Well, so he's recounting the incident after they had gone to the site to demobilize their equipment. They came to town, and he was accosted by a number of the illegal miners on motorbikes. He said they took him to a place where he was in a large gathering, and they were interrogating him and asking him why they will go to their site to destroy their equipment. And one of them, before he could explain, one of them hit him from the back on the neck with a stick, and he fell down. Then they picked him up again. And the leader told them that they shouldn't beat him again. They should send him to the police station. And when they released him, he met one of his men who had blood dripping from the palm. And he asked him, and he said they also accosted him, and they wanted to disarm him, take his rifle. But he was struggling with them, and they slashed his palm with a machete. So basically, that is what he's saying.
What's been the reaction of the police? What have they done so far?
In fact, I've been trying to get to the police to get information from them. I have not been successful so far. But from my information on the ground, they are conducting investigations. The bodies have been sent there. They've been deposited at the morgue. The other one is still on admission. They say they have retrieved the rifles that were taken from the forest guards and given it back to them, and they are investigating.
Erastus Asaridonko, thank you very much. We know that you would continue following up on that. We'll come back to you next week for more details.
Right.
That's Erastus Asaridonko, who's with Love FM, as an environmental journalist. Raymond Mamavi, there we are again. It doesn't seem to go away.
Yes, because we are not seeing any quick action. This is a priority area. Like the way we have prioritized feeding SHS students. Everybody knows that this was a major issue going into the election. Everybody in this country, okay, well, most of us agree that L12462, even government in its response to the not Occupy Ghana, organized labor position, said they will take steps when Parliament resumes. Parliament resumed. They were doing other business. It was happening in the forest. The next day, it will be other concessions. Last week or so, they were in Obuasi with a different category. They claim they are not the same. This week, just within the same week, we are hearing of the forest reserves and other. Who knows which other areas they are fighting over places like that? Because we have law and order completely broken down. The police is pretending they are not in charge of security in some of these areas. We pretend that we have deployed military, right? That's why we actually pretend we are that. We have deployed military. But we all know that military work was just some skirmish. It was just a pretense of a deployment. So they went home and went to sleep completely. And we are back to square one. Now they are no longer even fighting journalists alone. They are formed gangs fighting each other for concessions, almost as if this is a banana republic with no law and order. Somebody ought to show the direction.
Great. Mama V.
I remember when we spoke to Professor Kwesi that morning, he said that if we did not swiftly deal with the Obuasi incident, we will see it happening elsewhere. And I think we're just starting to see that. We need the police. It was 9 that were killed in that, and this is 2. When we talk 9 and 2, we're talking about human lives. So these are human beings with families. We need the police to act. I don't think that we deserve a police service that will wait until presidency writes and says investigate this and tell us what happens. They owe us a duty,
Look.
There are things you have not asked them to do. They do. Because it's their responsibility. To law and order is their responsibility. But this one, they have checked out. They always make it look like as if they don't know it's happening. And we know this is on the ground.
Let me tell you something. If care is not taken, beg your pardon, communities, there are communities that these miners have mined around. They've dug underneath the communities in search of gold. People live there.
They'll take arms and protect their land.
There are places where there are mountains. They've dug round the mountain in search of gold. We are sitting on a time bomb. And very soon you have communities being wiped off. People will be dying. Why? Just because people want to find gold. I still insist, if you want to mine properly. If you want to mine legally. We have had entities mine and nobody has died as a result. True. If anybody died, that was an accident. We've had entities mine, they've mined responsibly and have paid taxes to the states. If we continuously pretend we don't see anything, there will come a time where we can no longer pretend, because the effect of this menace will be staring us in the face. It is only then that we'll remember the days of inaction and where it's gotten us to. Imagine, Raymond, living in a community where we learnt in Konongo how a pregnant woman, Raymond, went to a KVIP, and because they had mined underneath that area, it caved in and she died.
Yeah, and you see, this is a poor woman in some community. Let's be fair. If this was somebody who's related to any of our politicians, action would have been expected and would have been done immediately.
I am now learning. One of my friends had lost a father in one of the areas in the Western region, and he was telling me that they've mined around the whole community, and now the community is on it. It's like they are suspending. Just think about it.
And because of the lack of state intervention, the people feel helpless. Because these people are coming with all these ammunitions.
But you see, Mama V, the worst part is that I don't know what our problems are. Because the little studies I've done in security makes me scared. Today we have foreigners in this country. We don't have any record of them.
Yeah.
They're in this country. They pretend they're operating clubs.
True.
You walk into these clubs and they're actually gold processing areas.
True.
They have ammunitions. Sophisticated weapons, some of which even our military do not have.
And yes, security is settled there.
And they are guarding these areas. They are foreigners, in this country. And we pretend, Why? Look, a lot of our inflation comes from mining areas. We pretend we don't know. Because these guys take over the economy.
And they have excess money.
Yes.
So they have higher purchasing power. So they control the economy in ways that doesn't make sense.
We pretend we don't care. We are quick to trumpet how people are going to school. What we forget is that today people are recruiting young ones to engage in illegal mining. When we have talked that knowledge economy is the way to go, the next resource is the mind. How are you training and how are you shaping the mind of your community, of your society, of your country? We pretend not to care. I weep for this country. Because if this is what we are going to leave behind for our children, then we are failed already.
What I suspect may happen is communities who will be fed up and will take up arms and will actually engage this on their own. It becomes a full-blown battle in various areas across the country. They will go and be declaring those states of security and all of that. I think the biggest failure in this republic is that the people who are in our security setup are sleeping and pretending. They are either deliberately supporting this or they are incompetent and they cannot be allowed to actually continue in that role.
You make a
people
point.
manage these sectors. We give them a responsibility. We pay them well for that.
You made a point. And one of the things we don't realize, we've always talked about an insurgents here. What's this whole thing you call insurgents? It's an attempt to reverse a symmetrical relationship.
True.
Where people think that, look, it is them against us. At some point in time, the people begin to say, you know what, we're being taken for granted.
And they can't protect us.
Let's take the law into our own hands. When they take the law into their own hands, this is what is going to happen. They start, some form of a fight. Eventually, they would also need these same minerals to fund the fight they are engaged in.
True.
Then it becomes a full-blown battle. Over time, some people get in there and begin to indoctrinate them. They start targeting the states.
That's true.
And then we're finished. You don't need rocket science to know this. Well, Samuel Adami tells us that we have to come back to that. Because first we have to speak to, our first science fiction movie producers and actors. Adam the First. Raymond.
Okay.
Would you prefer to be known as Adam?
Not at all. But this is very significant to an industry that has not been respected because it hasn't been doing well. This one, they are just shining the Ghanaian movie industry, the face of it.
United African Federation.
This is huge.
Coming to set up a few things, but remnants of the past, continent affecting the planet. Oh, you will find about all of that. I like good stories, so I want to know more about that.
This one is uplifting the whole Ghanaian movie industry.
My only challenge is that the stories I like to read them. I don't watch them, but I watch this one. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
Poisoning the water. The farmlands are chemicalized and I don't know what to do. And this is because of illegal mining and cocoa production declining, deforestation and rising of violent crime every day. Well, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, worldwide, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, nations, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, the nation, many men shall die because
Okay, that's Stone Boy, DJ Obeti's.
Me love you, what's it?
DJ Obeti's newfound love. DJ Obeti. Now he's a bimbo.
He's falling out with Shatawale.
Now, to all the female entrepreneurs, agribusiness owners, and young entrepreneurs out there, we see you. We understand the challenges you face. Your story matters, and we're here to support you every step of the way. So, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, ABSA is offering SME loans at an unbelievable 10% interest rate per annum. Imagine having access to up to 1 million Ghana cedis completely collateral free. This isn't just talk. We've already disbursed over 600 million Ghana cedis, supporting over 1,600 businesses within the past year. And we are especially proud that 67.3%, that's 2/3 of our beneficiaries are women-owned enterprises. Our success is Your success is our success. If you're ready to write the next chapter of your success story, visit our SME project office at the nearest APSA branch or website apsa.com.gh. Your story matters, APSA.
All right, and from 30th of January to 1st of February 2025, Africa's most influential business and political leaders will gather right here in Accra for the Africa Prosperity Dialogues and Project Afrique exhibition under the theme Delivering Africa's Single Market Through Infrastructure. Invest, Connect, Integrate. This high-level summit will bring together heads of states and heads of government, business leaders and executives, social change makers and policymakers to shape the future of Africa's infrastructure and trade. The Africa Prosperity Champions Awards and Presidential Gala Dinner will take place on the 1st of February at the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel in Accra. This exclusive event will honor political leaders or political estates, bureaucratic estate, private sector, CSOs and personalities who have contributed to Africa's prosperity. To register, call 053 609 8325 or you can send an email to protocol@africaprosperity.net or just visit africaprosperitynetwork.com.
Now, Heritage Christian University, we all know, is being set out to provide a missing link in tertiary education through creativity and innovation. Since 2018, the university has given over 450,000 Ghana cedis as startup grants to a number of its students to start their own businesses. This is a huge emphasis on entrepreneurship, technology, practical learning with professional certification. They are accredited by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission and they are located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. They have today graduate and undergraduate programs that you can apply for. All that you need to do is contact these numbers for more details: 0547 777 731 or 020 229 8399 or go to the website hcuc.edu.gh. Heritage Christian University, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
So tap, refer and fly to Dubai with a GCB digital loyalty campaign. From now to the 31st of January 2025, accumulate points and get cash back. Rewards anytime you perform transactions on the GCB mobile app or USSD *422* platform. You stand a chance of being rewarded with amazing prizes like a weekend stay at a top hotel in Ghana, airtime or data bundles, dinner for two, or a fully paid vacation to Dubai. And here's how it works: perform transactions like bill payments, airtime, top-ups, bank and mobile money transfers on either the mobile app or USSD *422# platform. Share the winning GCB mobile app with family and friends to onboard. Use your mobile money as a referral code. Don't be left out. Download the app or on Google Play or App Store and start transacting today. For more information, please visit GCB website, gcbbank.com.gh or your favorite social media platform. GCB Bank PLC, or call our customer experience team on 0800 422 422 toll free. Remember, GCB will never ask you for your PIN, OTP or password. Terms and conditions apply. GCB, your bank for life.
And tired of power outages or high electricity bills? Well, switch to Moved, MOOVED, Solar Energy for reliable, affordable and sustainable solar solutions. We specialize in the sale, installation and maintenance of premium solar panels, durable moved inverters and long-lasting batteries, all backed by 2 years warranty. With Moved Solar Energy, you enjoy uninterrupted power supply, reduced energy cost, and contribute to a greener environment. So contact us today on 0543 062503 or 0538 108 109 or visit us at Tantra Hill around St. John Methodist Church for free consultation. Don't wait, make the switch to solar energy today. Moved Solar Energy, powering your future with the sun.
Coolness, Mama V and Winston. come to the front of the class. Now, Wobete, go to the back of the class. Are you looking for, because car owners, this conversation is for only car owners, are you looking for proper motor insurance? Men's like a Hollard, your favorite insurer, day for you. Just purchase a Hollard motor insurance to enjoy amazing benefits like free fuel vouchers. Now, all the better. Yes, free roadside assistance for breakdowns, plus more exclusive gifts when you renew your policy. Find Hollard Insurance nationwide through your broker, Hollard to You office, and also sell fuel stations and Malcolm stores, or buy on WhatsApp with Araba Hollard on this number 0242 426 412. Whether comprehensive, executive motor, or third party, Hollard has a policy for you. So mess like a cry and grab the Hollard motor insurance promo. We've got you covered with quick claims processing and sharp customer service. Call toll free on 0800 444 999.
Great. Coming up, we'll be joined by Bex actor producer Adam the First. We've told you about Ghana's first science fiction movie or film, which won awards at the Miami Science Fiction Film Awards. Saibo's writer director Adam the First and Majid Suhini actor Adam the First. They join us here on the Super Morning Show. We'll be right back.
I used to stress about where to receive my Tracy car and always used to doubt whether my friend has really sent it.
So I asked a friend of mine and he said his wife used to have similar challenges until she decided to receive money transfers from CBG.
Well, I can relate because now I receive my money from CBG. It's so simple, fast and secure with no delays and no hidden fees. And I must say, life is now feeling good.
Stay connected to your loved ones no matter where they are. With Consolidated Bank Ghana's money transfer services, you can receive money quickly and securely from abroad, whether through MoneyGram, Western Union, PayAngel, Transfast, UnityLink, Ria, EaseRemit, Thunes, TapTap Send, and TerraPay. Cash out your way any day with Consolidated Bank Ghana. Welcome to the good life. CBG, we stand with you.
We stand with you.
Upgrades are nice, but stepping up is woohoo! Because when you upgrade with GoTV, we'll step you up to the next package. Upgrade today to get more than more with Step Up, where if you're on GoTV Plus and upgrade to GoTV Max, you'll get even more with GoTV Super. Get big value, get big entertainment, get stepped up to even more with GoTV. Upgrade today on the My GoTV app or visit GoTVAfrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31 March 2025.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
long journey, but finally, we are where we're supposed to be, and we are what we deserve. This morning, I've been joined by a team of 3 men. Bex, who's actor, producer of Adam the First, and Saibu, who's writer and director, and Majid Suhini, who is also actor, all of Adam the First. And I've been telling you about that whole project, Ghana's first science fiction film that won big at the Miami Science Fiction Film Awards. Good morning, Bex. Good morning, M. Saibu. Good morning, Majid Suhini. Congratulations to you, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I believe you're all doing very well.
Indeed,
we are
yes.
very, we are very happy.
A bit, but yeah.
I'm
a little
It's normal. Based on what you've achieved, you had to be there to grab that award. And I've been, reading the story, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know until I read the story, and I'm like, what's this whole Batu project and Adam the First? I like the title, though, Adam the First. And maybe I should start off with you, Saibu. You tell us that story. What's this whole Adam the First about before we get into, the awards and everything? What's it all about?
It's basically a post-apocalyptic story. So it takes place at the end of a very significant event, a fictional significant event in our quote-unquote history. So humanity is basically completely destroyed. And what's left is a few remnants here in Africa. And they decide that since the planet is dying, they want to go out in space to see if they can find a new home. And they end up sending Adam to do that. And because he's the first, hence the title.
Because he's the first human, right?
Yeah, he's the first human going out. Okay. So, kind of playing back on the Adam and Eve story, but with a little bit of a twist to it. Plus a very African delivery, I should say.
And so Africa sent him out there.
Yeah, Ghana specifically.
Ghana sent him out there.
Yeah.
So Ghana becomes the savior of the world.
In many ways, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I like that. And then what happened to Adam?
You gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, why this kind of a film? I mean, that's what I want to understand.
Right.
Why did you decide to do this?
One, I'm a big science fiction fan. I grew up reading those type of things, War of the Worlds, all those kind of books. But the thing that really pushed it was I also served in the U.S. Air Force for a few years, and while I was I realized that there were certain conversations that were happening that I just felt we're not having over here, and it seemed important to bring that into the zeitgeist a bit for people to start thinking about them because they're quite important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah.
I had to say Bex, right?
Bex.
Yeah, if I say Bex, that will get you.
Yeah, I'm also Togbe Adabra, but
Togbenga?
Adabra.
Okay. Togbe Adabra of where?
Mechok Bledi.
Ocho?
Mechok Bledi.
Bledi?
Le Hohwe Ntume.
Le Hohwe Ntume.
Afajato Gome.
Okay, I'll be for me. Can you Afajato South, eh?
Wow. Miao nya afaja ton
menye south there yo.
Menye south yo.
Really.
Micho hohwe.
Okay.
Hohwe Bledi.
That's a little family reunion going on.
Yeah, there's a family reunion going on here. Adam the First is just telling me about his hometown.
Yeah.
That's all. Nothing much. So tell me how, starring in Adam the First what was exciting about it for you?
Yeah, I mean, it has been very difficult. I mean, the thing is, we filmed it in about 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yes, we filmed it in about 3 weeks, and we took 5 years to finish
it.
Okay. Well, that's such a long time.
Yes. So, because it's difficult, and we didn't want to compromise. We wanted to pay attention to detail. So that's the reason why it's taken us so long, because we as African or Ghanaian filmmakers, there's so many hurdles that we have to jump over to be able to reach those kinds of levels where we can compete internationally. So that's the reason why it took us so long.
Okay. Okay. But beyond the taking you so long starring in it, what was the experience like?
Oh, the experience all the way has been interesting and enjoyable in many different ways. Going through, sometimes it's not the result that is as enjoyable as the journey itself. So, it has been stressful sometimes because I'm also doubling up as the producer of the film.
Okay.
So, trying to find resources, trying to find people.
How difficult was it trying to get resources?
Very difficult, day in, day out. Sometimes there was one point where we thought we were just going to release this as a short film. We were really fed up at some point, and it became like a monkey on our back.
Yeah.
We were trying to get it out, and it wasn't. And sometimes we thought we were ready to get it out. Then we found out that things were not right, so we had to wait again, and then another year passes and stuff like that. So it's been difficult, but sometimes you see stuff and you're excited and all of that. And right now is a really exciting time.
Majid,
Right.
What role do you play?
So let me extend the story for you a little bit. I want director to forgive me because he said you should go and watch the movie. But so before Adam, one of their kind was already sent there to go and do the survey. But when he went, he got corrupted. Sorry.
Corruption.
He got corrupt. Yeah. And then he started destroying that land also, that planet. So now when Adam goes, the people don't trust Adam because now they're like, one of you is already here destroying. Why are you here again? Are you here to, maximize what he's doing? Now Adam has to come and face me, and I was the one who was already sent.
You're the corrupted one.
Yes, exactly. But the thing is that when you watch it, I was like all maxed up, like a robot, because I'm like a cyborg. You get it. So if you watch it, barely would you see my face. If you see my face, it's like the beginning.
Flashbacks, yeah.
It's like a flashback. But throughout, it was like Killer Lumi. You get it. So yeah, no, for real. And so I was like in max.
It's true.
Head to toe. You will not even see me, and then my voice is distorted and all of that. So playing that kind of a role is just like, it's so refreshing for me, because as an actor in Ghana, all I get is lover boy, fine boy, and all of that. You get it. But getting something as elementary as this one, is like, it's so exciting because now you get to go into your artistic element, because every artist wants to do more. You get it. So that's the role that I play, and his name is U800.
U800.
Yes.
I should see this movie.
I
should see it. So let's come to the awards. And guys, congratulations again. You want to tell us the awards that you won?
We got one for Best Afrofuturism, which among basically that's celebrating which film among the festivals was able to capture what it might be like, what we hope for the future of Africa, And then we won another one for the best zero budget film. When people hear that, they don't understand what that means. So I'm going to explain it.
Please do.
Zero budget film is basically being able to do a standard budget film, but not with a standard budget. Way less than a standard budget.
Okay.
So basically, over there from 1.2 million and up, that's low budgets. Micro budget, actually. That's called micro budget. So we were way below $1 million. So it's not even micro. So it's zero. Zero. So
I get
it. Yeah. So but they look at that, and it still ended up winning the third award, which is the biggest one, which is the Beacon Award. Now they've not yet printed that out because it's usually they didn't know which country was gonna get it, because it depends on the country, and when they 3D print it, it's gonna have like elements from the winning country in it. So they're preparing that right now. But to go for a zero budget film to win the top award, that's a really huge deal, because there's other films there that have $1.2 million. There's a movie with Eric Roberts in it, and they lost to us. So so that kind of tells you how important that ended up being.
That's great. That's great.
Afrofuturism, best low budget, and then the Beacon Award.
The Beacon Award.
Great. And that's why I'm excited that you guys have joined us today, and I'm also happy that you guys embarked on this project. How do I get to see the movie? I mean, the film. I want to see it.
Producer.
So March is a very important Ghanaian month. So we're looking at that month.
Yeah.
We have from now and February to put things together, and anyone who wants to jump on board and help us take this film across the country so that everybody sees it, corporate Ghana, give us a call, and let's see how we can maximize this for the whole country.
How do they reach you? On what numbers do they reach you? Put it out if you have
0244 31 7773.
Take it again.
0244 317773.
Great. Before we wrap it up, you 800, you want to say anything finally?
I just want to thank the director and the producer for putting me on this project, and also holding on to their ideology of we want something great, because trust me, a lot of people gave up on the project. Yes, because it was taking too long, and it's
5 years.
5 years, exactly. And you know how it is in Ghana here. You can shoot a movie this week and then next week it's out. You get it. So a lot of artists get tired when you have a project that is taking that long, but they didn't know that what's the name, James Cameron took like 10 years to make Avatar, and like different projects. So I really want to thank them for having that patience and also just sticking true to themselves. And Ghanaians should support us. Ghana, we can make it. This is ours. This is not just for the three of us or the cast and crew. This is for Ghana. So we have other projects coming up. Hit up the director, the producer, if you want to invest in their next projects. Thank you.
I'm interested in the next projects. M. Saibu. So are you embarking on any new projects? What are they?
Yes, actually. Just an exclusive, I guess, in Ghana, because we've not said it anywhere yet. But sure. I'm working on something called They Come in the Rain. They Come in the Rain.
They Come in the Rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's sort of it's going to be another first, I think, type of thing being done over here. And it's playing around with, it's still going to be in the genre of sci-fi, but this time there's going to be a bit more drama and a bit more action and horror, because it's a bit of a horror film, you know. Yeah.
You want to scare us?
Yeah, so I want to embark. Yeah, so yeah.
All I'll say is be careful when the dark clouds gather.
Yes.
And it starts to pity.
Yes.
On that note, Bex, thank you very, very much. And guys, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you also, M. Saibu, who's writer and director of Adam the First, and Majid Suhini, who's also actor. U800, I like that name. Of Adam the First. Thank you very much for passing through. And guys, congratulations once again.
Thank you for having us.
We'll look forward to March. And for those who want to help, again, put out the number, Bex. It's very important.
0244 317773. 0244 317773.
Guys, do link up and help. We're very glad that you made time to join us this morning, and wish you all the best. Of course, in March, we'll link up again.
Yeah,
of course.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you.
Still right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's some 11 minutes to 10. There's still more to come. Stay with us.
They don't know. We started.
Anyway, Kingdom Books and Station Limited, your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices, is introducing an online store for your shopping convenience, which means you can now simply shop by logging on to kingdomstoreonline.com. and they will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time. They offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions, however, apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are hallmarks.
And the enjoyment is real from January to June 2025. Enterprise Insurance is giving you more reasons to smile on the road. Just buy or renew your existing motor insurance policy and enjoy amazing rewards, free fuel coupons for your car, and airtime for your phone. It's that simple. Just insure naturally. With over 100 years of trusted experience, we're here to secure your peace of mind. Visit any branch, connect with your insurance agent or broker, or use the Enterprise Advantage app for convenience and enjoy free fuel coupons and airtime instantly when you buy or renew your motor insurance. Enterprise Insurance is rated AAA by the GCR for financial strength and claims paying ability. Terms and conditions apply. Enterprise, your advantage.
My people, Thursdays are now extra special on MTN. Yes, your Thursdays just got more exciting because from now on, you get a 25% discount on your first data bundle purchase of the day. When you bundle on my MTN app or use *138# this and every Thursday on MTN. MTN saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you, Mamavi. They are offering you, and I know you like this word, a free extra movie ticket. Free when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas at the Accra and West Coast malls. For those of you who are wonderful people in the great garden city of Kumasi, you can also get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. And I know Maravi can go to Kumasi just for that. If you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted out from now on. Now, this is what I call a sweet deal. So set your reminders. Bundle on my MTN or just go to *138# and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount and visit the cinemas. Use mobile money, Momo, and get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday.
So, what a way to kick off 2025. Holiday Inn Airport City is now Palms by Eagles, offering a fresh, delightful experience. The newly improved hotel is ready to welcome you with unmatched hospitality in the heart of Ghana. Don't miss our Sunday brunch with assorted flavors at a discounted rate of 300. Mamavi, you promised Raymond. Come and experience elevated hospitality like never before at Palms by Eagles.
Good morning to Mr. Chris Asante. Maravi, I say you promised me. Say something.
Respond to that.
If I had said the good morning, it would have been a different issue.
No, but are respond you to the promise.
But you think I can't spend 300 on you? I can do more than that, Masa. Relax. But if you're a graduate from the University Polytechnic College of Education, Nursing and Midwifery College, or you have completed senior high school looking for the opportunity to study your dream course abroad, well, you can study in countries like Australia, Canada, UK, US, Ireland, New Zealand, and many more. These countries have an excellent reputation in teaching and research. You can also work part-time to support your studies and get up to 4 years post-study work visa when you have completed successfully. Application for January 2025 is ongoing, so contact Astolinks to get information about admission, scholarships, as well as how to secure your study visa. Astolinks is located at 4A Popo Street in East Legon. Call them on 0265 341 070 or go to their website astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success.
Now, they may not be your everyday newsmakers. They are indeed champions in your neighborhood. You know them. They touch the very core of humanity, making life meaningful and bringing hope to the hopeless. They are always eager to brighten the corner where they are. Even when no one else will take the risk, they are the first to take the initiative in the quest to change the narrative, even with their personal resources. If you find them worthy of celebration and national recognition, nominate them for the Joy News Impact Makers Awards 2025. The call for nomination is open till February 10. Send your entries to impact.makersawards@myjoyonline.com to recognize your community hero. Joy News Impact Makers, celebrating ordinary people making extraordinary impacts. You make promises to people. Now deliver on the promise. Hey, you think I can't spend it?
Our friend Michael Odonko with Nestle just sent me a message. He says I should tell you that he will send you Momo for shopping crowd. How is it?
No, that's different from
your. The problem is not somebody sending. It's Mama V's spending
your
the
money. Is what we are talking about. Yeah, now giving it to people.
On that note, Mama V, yes, in a minute, because your time is up.
I can take all of you to Eagles by Palms this Friday, including Samuel. So come, let's go.
On that note, folks, thank you very much.
Palms by Eagles.
Eagles by Palms. So that she's pretending that that's the place, so that we go to the wrong place.
Yes, it's Palms by Eagles.
Like the woman took me to a night market during the day.
Can you imagine?
Can you believe that?
Folks, that's all from us this morning on behalf of the teams. My name is Winston Amoa.
Raymond Dakwa.
And my name is Mama Vioso Bwaji.
Have a lovely day.
It's